All right.
Yeah. Rock thigh. Yeah. So one of our praises. No. First of all, where the true Hebrew Israelites come out week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America, the wicked 2/3 of our own people, right? This is for salvation of you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, of Indian and Negro descent, who has the ear to hear and the eyes to see. So first of all, we'll give all praises and all honor and all glory unto Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakam
yeah. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who move well and do well, right? To the elder apostles in Connecticut, to the bishops, the priests, the teachers, the evangelists, and the four winds, preaching the truth with sincerity, risking your lives more now than ever, the hope of the elect, shalom, to the Israelite foreigners, who phenotype may look like another nation, but bloodline goes back to Israel through your father and have come back to the fold. Shalom to you sisters, you Aquafium, who listen and learn under your husband, which is your spiritual leader, with meekness and with silence. Shalom. Yeah, we out here, right? And right, this lesson is called. I did a lesson on an interview, and the interview guy is this geopolitics guy, and he was saying Israel has lost. So this lesson is called Israel Has Lost, right? Because dealing with their, when Benjamin Netanyahu, not a Jew, right? He's out there basically, he was accused of war crimes, and his only way of not actually being arrested or sought after on these war crimes is to just continue the war. So he has to continue the war in order not to go to be sentenced under these war crimes, right? So
that would be ironic for him to end up in The Hague, where his so-called original oppressors went to.
Yeah. So you're good. Thank you. Yeah. So basically the guy was speaking about it, and he was saying that there was a doctor that went over to Israel, and he was a doctor, and he was saying that literally every child that he came into him had a bullet to his head. And he said that couldn't be accidental, that had to be intentional, because every child had a gunshot wound. So it's not like, okay, maybe one had, one didn't, one was a leg wound, one was, no, everyone had a gunshot wound to the head, and we're talking children, right? So these are these people that's supposed to have this mercy, and supposed to have these, speaking of mercy, right? Because you're supposed to be God's people. You're supposed to know to have mercy, right? That's what the Lord said. You're a stranger in a strange land, and you ought to have mercy, right? At least on upon each other, right? So, can you get that article? And it says about almost 200,000 Palestinians were killed. That. I don't know if you know something about the.
I got a quick piece of point. This is Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 5. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yoshai, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, and the king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth." Yeah, because right now, those people that are in the Holy Land, okay, they claim to be the people. You see? But they're not the people. Because if they're the people, the Lord will be there. King David will be there. Right. There's no judgment or justice right now on the earth.
Injustice and judgment would have what? Mercy. That's part of justice. Some people need, there's a thing called righteous killing, right? In killing and war, you have to kill. It's survival. So the Lord ain't dealing that, and He's not saying that's murder, even though technically it kind of is in a way. But it's not, because you're fighting for your freedom. You're fighting for your country. So it's not technically murder, right? It's not declared under murder. So since it's not murder, it's basically a war. It's just warfare, right? And the Lord is a man of war, right? Can you get that?
Yeah.
That it says Exodus 15.
Yeah. Right. It's the book of Exodus chapter 15 and verse 3.
Yeah.
It says the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai is a man of war. The Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai is his name. I'm going to read that again. Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. It says the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai is a man of war.
Yeah.
The Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai is his name.
Yeah, Yahweh means he is, right? And he is, or he that exists is his name, and war exists because of him, right? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And it exists because he's a God of war. So war is gonna happen, man. That's the inevitable. War is gonna happen, man. But it's all depending on how much mercy and grace that you have. And ultimately, for us as the children of Israel, we have to keep the laws, statutes, commandments. That's how we're going to win, or the Lord is not going to be on our side, right?
I got a little bit more, brother Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 6. It says, in his days, Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely.
But there's one that says, no, this
it says, and in his name,
but there's one that says,
it says, and this is the name whereby he should be called, the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, our righteousness.
Right, yeah. See, and the Lord should be called righteousness, right? So
right.
Look, so like I was speaking before. Can you read that one more time? Because like I was saying before, when it comes to the Lord said you should know a man by his fruits, or the fruit of the tree. When have they done anything righteous? The people so-called in Israel, right? When have they done anything righteous? So how could they be the people of God? You people are deceived, man, on a high level, man. Right? Go ahead.
It says, in his days Judah shall be saved.
Right, yeah, so-called Negro, right? So-called West Indian, so-called Haitian, right? And then you still got the tribes of Ephraim, so-called Puerto Ricans, so-called Native Americans, which are Gad, the so-called Mexicans, which is Issachar, right? So we got the tribes, all 12 tribes are here, man. That's just to give you a couple of names that we know that is here in Babylon the Great, man. Right?
In his days Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely.
Right, see, and that's Israel, that's the northern kingdom, right? The southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. We shall be what?
Dwell safely.
We're gonna dwell safely, and you're not dwelling safely, man. You said once you get in that land, you fulfill prophecy. But the Balfour Declaration cannot declare prophecy, man.
Right.
It does not declare prophecy. And you're not safe, man. You had 200, nearly 200 missiles shot on you, plus the missiles that the Houthis shot on you, plus all these other things that's actually landing in the place where you live at. And according to you got your things. They said, can you look up? There's 2 million Jews left Israel. Right? They moved out of Israel. 2 million Jews fled Israel. That's in the papers, man. So that's part of what's going on, because they're afraid. This is the things that's going on. You're so afraid. 2 million of your own people, when you're in the top of your height of you're in your power. You're in your rulership.
Right. They claim to have gone back.
Yeah, you claim to have gone back.
Right. But you're not doing it safely. Okay. You're in fear. You're in fear.
Hold on.
Right.
When the brother stop speaking.
Oh, go ahead. Speak. No, that's
okay. Go ahead.
It doesn't look like 2 million Jews fled Israel.
It doesn't look.
Yeah, that's what it says.
No, it's look for the one that says 2 million Jews fled. What is it? Well, keep going. But they. You read this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got, what about the other one? Because those are 2 different ones.
Yeah,
the 2 million, the 200,000.
Well, no,
it doesn't look.
It's 98,000 have been killed.
Yeah, but there's another one that says 200,000 Palestinians have been killed. That's why I had that in my lesson too.
Right. So 200.
Well, let me bring this out, brother. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 26, and verse 10. It says, "Let favor be shewed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness he will deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai." So these people, they claim to be in the land, okay, but what are they doing? Everything over there they do is wicked, man. Okay, putting people to death, okay, committing a mass murder, okay. And then what do they have every, was it once a year they have the Pink City?
We have
okay?
Pink City.
So they're living wickedly, man. They're not living justly. You see, so again, just proving the point that those people that are there right now, okay, they're not the people. Although they claim to be the people, okay, but they're living in fear. Okay, they know, okay, that ultimately, hey, there's going to be a major war that's going to come to their land, man. Did you find that? No. So I'm gonna read it again. Verse Isaiah 26:10. It says, "Let favor be shewed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai." Hey, they're not talking about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, they worship what? They got the Talmud, okay, which has nothing to do with the scriptures. Okay, all they do is they go over there, they hump the damn wall. Hey, they're not the people, man. They're phonies, they're imposters. They claiming to be the people of Yahweh, well, claiming to be the people of the Lord. You see? All right. This is an article. This is the Middle East Monitor. It says the number of Israelis who left the country permanently surged 285% following the 7th of October, according to data published in the Times of Israel. It says reports from Channel 12 News based on data from the Central Bureau of Statistics, the CBS, indicate an unprecedented increase in October 2023 compared to the same period in 2022.
Right, that's the time of the war started when they shot those missiles. But basically, it's been increasing. So it still ain't gonna say 200. It ain't gonna say 2 million. It's gonna say slightly under a 500,000.
Right.
But we know that there's reports that 2 million Jews have left Israel, and a lot of them ain't talking about coming back. Right.
It says latest reports of the exodus of Israelis. See, they're
exiting, they're leaving.
They're leaving, man.
But even with that, even though you're not trying to say the 2 million, because they're trying to, you know how they do, they try to cover the news,
right.
so it doesn't seem so big. But you still got a large number of your own people leaving in the time that you in your rulership,
right?
In fear.
Like a woman in her body count, the number's always going to be a
Yeah.
It says latest reports of the exodus of Israelis confirms data published 2 months after the 7th October attack, which showed that nearly 500,000 people left Israel.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's it.
They hadn't reached it yet. It's 38,000.
That's fine. Yeah, you can go down.
The estimate is to be-
I'll read it again. The latest reports of the exodus of Israelis confirms data published 2 months after the 7th October attack, which showed that nearly 500,000 people left Israel.
Mm-hmm.
It also showed a significant decline in the number of Jewish immigrants arriving in Israel.
Right. So a lot of people ain't even going back home.
They don't want to go there. Well, supposedly going back.
They're so-called home. Yeah.
And second survey among Israelis living abroad conducted in March, by the Hebrew University on the initiative of the World Zionist Organization, revealed that 80% said that they do not intend to return to Israel.
They do not. Hey, this is your rulership, right? So you got people as part of your rulership saying that they don't even want to return home back to Israel, right? And then, because let me see, because when you go and you look at that, you go out, because that one didn't want to give the number, but under X, which used to be Twitter, reveals what's X reveals Nakba, 2 million Jews fled Israel forever, right? So that's Twitter saying that. See, you see. So we know that you control the media. So you're trying to excuse the part that actually is more than 500,000. You're talking 200 million. But even then, you're in your rulership. It should be none. Who if you're in your top of your rulership, who would want to leave?
Right.
Right.
You're in the kingdom.
You're in your kingdom.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Hey,
Supposedly.
You're the Lord's people. You know?
Right. Go ahead,
This is a story out of Al Jazeera. It says,
hold on, brother Salaki. I just wanted to say Nakba. I'm gonna get the definition of that. It says an Arabic term for the events of 1948. It
right.
says, when many Palestinians were displaced from their homeland by the creation of the new state of Israel.
Oh, so now, hey, look, the tables are turned.
Yeah.
Hey, a lot of Palestinians was missed home, and now what? And now the tables is turned. Now you're that needed to be brought out. Now you're the one who's getting the Nakba. You're fleeing out of 2 million Jews, or 500,000 if you what you want to say. Regardless, you're in the top of your rulership, man. Who's going to flee out for fear?
Right.
Right? Because the brother just read that we should be safe.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Right.
and a lot of them are terrified over that missile strike that they claimed was ineffective.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hey, them missiles was hitting.
You ready again?
Yeah, one more
This is
time.
Jeremiah 23:5. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, that I will raise it to David a righteous branch." Speaking about Yahushai.
Right.
And it says, "And the king shall reign and prosper,
Speaking of Yahushua, righteous branch.
and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth."
Yeah, and that's Yahushua through the elect, through Yahushua and the elect is gonna actually be the one who gives righteousness and judgment through the earth. So where's the 144,000? Where's King David? Where's the 144,000? You saying you fulfill prophecy, right?
In his days,
Where's Yahushua?
Right. In his days, Judah shall be saved,
Right.
and Israel shall dwell safely.
And Israel gonna dwell safely. So if we get back in that land, Yahushua is gonna be with us. King David's gonna be with us. The 144,000 is gonna be with us, man. And trust me, we're gonna have those bodies like we're gonna be gods, right?
Right.
We're gonna be able to fly. We're gonna be able to run, like I said, run to and fro without being weary, without getting tired, right? So who's gonna make us afraid, man? When we could jump in a chariot, jump through a wormhole, and end up on the other side of the world in a blink of an eye, right? Who gonna make us afraid, right? You see what it says about was it the Baal and the dragon when he went to go grab Habakkuk and grabbed Habakkuk by his hair, and it said he violently grabbed Habakkuk and took off and dropped him over there by Daniel and fed Daniel in the lion's den, man.
Yeah. He
So
said, I don't even know where Babylon is.
yeah. He's like, I don't even know where it's at.
I take it.
Hey, I got a quick preset.
Go ahead.
You know, and this just goes along to dispel the lie that you guys are the people. This is Isaiah 60:11, and it reads, "Therefore thy gates shall be open continually.
Right. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
They shall not be shut day nor night." Ain't nobody gonna be leaving when we get home. You know what I mean? Gates open continuously. Why? Why the gates gonna be open? "That men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought."
Yeah. You gotta pay homage. Your king gotta come bow down.
Not with bombs.
Yeah, they ain't gonna shoot. Yeah, they ain't shoot missiles at you. Say, you know, with a big F you, with a big middle finger, because shooting that's what they're doing, man. Shooting those missiles on you is a big F you, a big middle finger towards you.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be in your rulership. You're the one who's supposed to be the man on top.
The people of the call.
You fulfill prophecy during the Balfour Declaration. No, that's not true. That's false, man. Not real, right? That's fake news, right? Right? But
You ready for that story?
Yeah.
So this is coming out of Al Jazeera News, Israeli-Palestine conflict. The heading is, "Gaza toll could exceed 186,000, Lancet study says." And it says, the study finds factors like diseases will lead to many more indirect deaths in the long run, even if the war stops now.
Right, and that's that. And hey, even if the war stops now, guess what? You're not going to be able to put it off, right? You're not going to be able to stop. If the war fights now, you got a lot of bitter and so-called Palestinians, or really what you call Ishmaelites, man, right? And those Ishmaelites are starting to band together, come together. They're starting to realize that you're the devil that the Bible speaks of. They got a common enemy.
A whole new group of energized T-words.
Right.
Rightfully so, because you've terrorized them.
Right.
You know, you. Hey, just like America made black folks, you guys create the T-words over there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Self-made creations, man.
Right, you spoke it into existence, and now, hey, hey, you know, the Lord said that He is the King of terror. So what do you think He's gonna do? Right? What do you think the Most High is gonna do? Right? The Lord said that the sword. Right? The Lord said, King David said, "Save me from the wicked, which is the sword of thy hand." But you think the Lord can't force someone else's hand to become that terror on earth? Right? To be a terror unto you? Right?
You want me to keep going?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I got that.
Continuing on, it says the cumulative effects of Israel's war on Gaza could mean the true death toll could reach more than 186,000 people, according to a study published in the journal Lancet. According to Gaza Ministry Health, more than 38,000 Palestinians have been killed since Israelis launched its military offensive on October 7th in the wake of the deadly Hamas attacks.
Right. So, yeah, that's good. Yeah. Then you got the one. Oh, you the one with the children? Huh?
That one?
Yeah, yeah.
You want to speak first? You want me
No,
to
go ahead. Just go ahead.
Go on.
Go ahead.
This is coming out of the New York Times. U.S. doctors recount horrors of children shot in the head in Gaza. New York Times.
Yeah, right. They bring
execution style?
Yeah, execution style.
He said the children coming in got bullet wounds to the head.
Yeah.
Hey, and wait till you hear it, because yeah. Says an anesthesiologist, Dr. Nadel Farah, says children shot had non-curable, permanent brain damage in what can be described as a near daily occurrence. So they're not even killing them, they just blasting them in the head. Some of them are surviving, some, you know what I mean, permanently brain dead.
Damage, yeah.
You know what I mean? And you don't think that
yeah, the parents and the people are upset, man.
Yeah. Like you read earlier, in the land of rightness, they shall deal unjustly.
Justly, right. Done.
Damn, man, these devils.
But he's the victim, though. You know, he's the victim.
Yeah, that's always. Yeah. He's always the victim.
You know, and you know, nothing has changed with these damn devils, because just like they try to pretend like our history begins and ends here, the same way with this situation. It all began on the 7th.
Yeah.
You damn devils didn't do nothing before the 7th. You were just unmerited in the attack, unwarranted.
Yeah.
You know, why would they do that to us? We haven't done anything.
Well, that's what the guy said on the thing. I got an interview, and the guy said they killed 200 Palestinians before the October 10th situation happened.
Yeah.
They killed over 200 Palestinians, and then the October thing happened. Then you thought to escalate that because that's your nature. Never let a crisis go to waste, right? That's your mantra. So this was a crisis that came up, so you can't let it go to waste. So now you got to be able to use this to push in what the MOTB, or maybe even pushing the 15-minute cities, right? You push them all out. And now you got to come in and maybe you'll finally say, you know what, let's have a peace. But in the middle of you saying peace, it's going to be you building 15-minute cities to order to basically lock everybody into these basically prison camps or reservations, whichever one you want to call it, right? Communities.
If I may, brother. Hey, the term self-inflicted comes to mind as well, because just like you couldn't sneak 12 Mexicans over here without them knowing, just like September, that fateful September, where it was self-inflicted, these damn people that guard that border know everything that's going on over there. And yet that was allowed to transpire. So that what you have now could be enacted. You know, no difference, man. This should be self-inflicted wounds in order to implement draconian laws and actions, you know what I mean?
To take away the rights of the people.
Yeah, to take away the rights of the people. you will do something to yourself. You know, anybody with half a brain knows what happened way back in September. Self-inflicted. Didn't no dude with a dialysis machine living in a cave do nothing. You know what I mean? And then they didn't even go after that. They went after a whole other nation of people.
Right, yeah.
You know?
Bombs over Baghdad.
Right.
Baghdad.
All they get what
had
they
nothing
wanted.
in Baghdad had nothing to do with the whole
Con.
thing.
Oh,
Right.
but it was weapons of mass destruction.
They didn't fight anything.
Not still. Not
To this
still.
day. To this day.
You know?
But Jeremiah, you
Yeah, yeah.
47 and 5?
Yeah, we're going down.
Okay, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 47, and verse 5. It says, baldness is come upon Gaza.
Right, see, baldness has come upon Gaza, right? And that's what you're doing. You're over there wiping Gaza out, right? Wiping it completely out. If you go look at it, man, the buildings used to be up. Now all the buildings are on the ground, right?
Right, because baldness is a sign of a mourning.
Mourning, right? And that's what's happening right now. Yeah, a lot of great mourning. So a lot of great mourning is happening in Bosra, right? Right.
Baldness has come upon Gaza. Ashkelon is cut off with the remnant of their valley. How long wilt thou cut thyself?
Right. Hey, and that's the only thing that's left, man. It's nothing but a small. They're doing it so bad that you're taking away the hospitals, the water, the electricity. You took away their ability to crop food. You took away everything, so it ain't nothing but a remnant left. But that remnant is gonna start rising up, man. These people are gonna start coming up against you. You're blasting little kids in the head. So if you kill a little kid, how much more me? So I gotta be ready to mow your ass down with whatever kind of gun or whatever kind of weapon I can grab before you kill me. If you're willing to kill little kids like that, you'll kill anybody. You'll do anything to anybody. There ain't no mercy. You have no mercy, man.
Hey, but the word is when they running up on the men with that same energy, they pissing their pants.
Right.
Because they used to killing women,
Little
babies,
kids, yeah.
and you know what I mean, doing shit like that, the little shooting unarmed people with stones and sticks. So now they running up on men that equally share in their lust for blood.
Hostility, yeah, that same type of hostility.
And now they over there, you know, now they need that toilet paper that was so rushed for over here a couple years back. You know?
Oh, you got it? Oh, okay, I'll hold it. Okay. Keep going? Yeah. Verse 6, O thou sword of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, how long will it be ere thou be quiet?
Oh yeah. Can you get that? Was it Psalms 17 and I don't want to say 5 because I think it's the sword of the Lord.
Psalm 17 and 13?
13, yeah. That's what Psalm 17, 13, yeah. Sword of the Lord, because that's what it is. Because Esau's the sword of the Lord. And when are you going to be quiet? When is the sword of the Lord going to fucking stop just mowing down and killing everybody?
Yeah.
When is that going to happen, Lord? Because what? There ain't peace on the earth, right?
How is the hammer of the whole earth?
Right.
This is Psalms
Is it
17 and 13.
Oh, no, it's got that, brother. It's Revelation 6 and 4.
6 and 4, yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
You want this one?
Yeah, 2 more.
Con, this is Psalm 17 and 13. It says, Arise, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, disappoint him.
Right, see, ultimately that's what's going to happen to you Edomites, man. Starting with Amalek, right? You know, because Amalek is what the chief. Amalek is the chief of the nations, right? Chief of the heathens, right? You're first of the heathens.
Now, that's, the Amalekites are calling the Palestinians the Amalekites.
Yeah.
Amalek is once again, he's deferring to something. Running from his identity.
Okay, fine.
Keep going?
Yeah.
Cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Yeah, the wicked, which is Esau, Edom, going to Malachi 1 and 4, right? Esau is the wicked or the border of wickedness. right? Malachi 1 and 4, which lets you know who you are. That the Lord saved me from the wicked, which is thy sword. But then don't think that the Lord can't raise up someone else to cause you an affliction, man, to come against you. Because that's ultimately what the Lord is doing, man. The Lord is a man of war. So ultimately, this is what's happening. The Lord's drawing you to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. He's drawing you all in.
Right. Border of wickedness. And so it said, the Lord said, I'm against all thy doom here. So
Right.
against the Edomites here and the Edomites over there.
Right.
You know, there.
Right.
And what's that? He's going to raise up the dragons of the wilderness?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
We'll get that.
Yeah. That was Brother Reedy.
Oh, okay.
Psalm
Want me to
17.
keep going?
Yeah.
Verse 14. From men which are thy hands, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, from men of the world.
Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. Hey, from men of the world. It's Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
That's
Right.
going to go right along with that one.
Right.
Yeah.
Which have their portion in this life.
Yeah. You got your portion because this is your
Their
rulership,
blessing.
right?
And who
What is that? Can you get that?
What do you got?
Is it Malachi? Malachi?
How's it going?
No, Micah 2, 2 and 1, 2 and 1 or 2 and 2. Oh no, Micah 2. Start at 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want it now?
Yeah, please.
There's the book of Micah, chapter 2, and verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity.
Right. You devise iniquity, right? You're in your rulership. You're on the top of the world. But when you in order to do that, you have to devise iniquity. You have to fool everybody. It says, he that have deceived the world. You deceive the world to make them believe that you're somebody that you're not. You always cloak yourself, right? Like the brother was saying. Now all of a sudden the Palestinians, which are Ishmael, which we know that they're Ishmael. You're trying to say that they're Amalek, which Amalek it comes from Shum, right? Right? Which I guess which come from Shum too, but they come from Abraham, right?
And that's ironic.
And that's Ishmael come from Abraham, and you come from Abraham, Isaac, right? And that's how you got Amalek, right? So you can't call Ishmael Amalek when you have two other great grandfathers before Ishmael, man. Right?
And you know what else is funny? He has a habit of calling everybody that's Shemitic anti-Shemitic.
Right? Yeah.
You know?
Shumetic.
Yeah.
No, but you say Semitic. Right? Well, what's a sim? What's a sim? You mean a SIM card in your SIM card in your phone? What's a sim? It doesn't make sense. There's no nation. There's no nation that's ever been called a sim.
That was that simple brother that Noah didn't want nobody to know about. He kept in the bowels of the ship.
Right.
Simpleton.
Simpleton, right?
You know, like that crazy cousin you don't let out the house. You keep him in the room because he's special.
Yeah.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Yeah, you work evil upon your bed. This means your rulership, right? Because you're in your rest, right? Because when we get in our kingdom, the Lord said, enter into my what? My rest. And where do you rest at? Upon a bed. So that's what the Lord said. You're upon your bed, right? You devise an iniquity upon your bed, upon your rest, right? But you can't really rest unless you cause someone to fall.
Right.
Right?
Yep. It says they practice it. Hold on. It's like it says when the morning is light, they practice it.
Right. That means your rulership, right? Oh, can you get that? That's Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14 and 12.
You done with this one?
Is there any more?
That should be good with that.
That should be good with that.
It says because it is in the power of their hand.
It's in the power of your hand, and you are what? The hand of what? Of wickedness, right? You're the Lord's sword, right? You are the Lord's sword, right?
Have him get that one. Revelation,
Yeah, get that one.
It's Revelation chapter 6 and verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red.
Right? Esau, Edom, Idawam, right? That's you, right? You ate the red porridge, which that's how you got the name Idawam, but it's still a nomen omen because what? You're the only one. If I smack you in the face, you turn red. You get upset, you turn red. You stay out in the sun too long, you turn red. right? It's all you. So it makes sense. You're the one who call yourself the redneck, right? You're the one who call yourself the red shield. You're the Rothschild. You're the red shield, right? So we know you know who you are. You're Edom. You're Idawam. You're Esau Edom, man, right? Yeah, well, Shashua, but now he's Idawam, and he knows he's Idawam. He's the red man. He's that red man, the real red man, right? That's why he's called the red shield, right? Rothschild means red shield, right? But
And power was given to him.
right, power was what? Given to him, right? The earth is given into the what? The hands of the wicked, and power was given to you. You're ruling the earth, man. You're on top of the earth, but they over there running afraid. 2 million, or wait, you said only 500,000. Well, regardless, you're in your rulership. Whether 2 million or 500,000, why should they be fleeing? And you're in your rulership, man. Right? The earth was given into the hands of the wicked, but it shows wickedness will never prosper, man. The joy of the hypocrite is short and but for what? A moment, man. Right? But
That sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
right. The Lord gave you the power to take away peace from the earth, and that's ultimately what's going to happen, man. You're going to set forth a famine, right? Man-made famines, made man hurricanes and tornadoes, right? Right, because they were just talking about how Bill Gates have the patent to a hurricane, and he also has the power or the patent to being able to change the direction of the hurricane. So he could, you know what I'm saying? So hey, that's gonna take peace from the earth.
Right, and they've already kind of done that, because since America's inception, they've been at war
More times than they ever been at peace.
I forget the exact numbers, like 95% of the time.
Right.
So that this like the brother said, that's their mantra, man. That's their MO.
That's the MO.
And that they should kill one another.
Mm-hmm.
And there was given
right.
unto
Esau
him a
against
great
Esau, which was going to ultimately happen. Russia going to come against Amalek and America. So it's going to be Esau against Esau, right? Which ultimately is going to bring in forth the World War III. But the Lord's going to have everybody come, so all you nations can get the judgment, right? So as Daniel gave the understanding of the statue, right? All you nations are all part of that, and you all gonna have to fall. You all collectively have to be put in chains, right? Right? Because you're gonna try to come up against the children of Israel, and we can't have that, man. But we might let you do a little just so we can have some fun, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Lord said meditate terror. How can we meditate terror unless we get a couple of them try to be rebellious or something, so we can have a little fun with you? Wow, you gotta think we're gonna be like gods. You know what I mean? We're gonna be running. You ever see Flash? How fast he runs? Bow, bow. Even Yahushua. You know the Lord showed forth power, and a lot of people missed this part. When he was inside the temple, they were getting ready to grab stones, and it said that he walked out amongst them. It was almost like the Lord slowed down time or something, and he walked out. And when he got out the building, they turned around and looked and was like, "Where is he at?" It was almost like the Lord, you know what I mean? He made
spiritual power.
Yeah, he had like a spiritual power, man. He made like time set still or something, where it was like he moved out of there, right?
When they came to get it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he said, "Hey, yeah, it's me," and they fell back. Yeah,
Like a force push, like
Yeah,
flowers.
yeah.
yeah.
You know?
Right, you know.
Yeah.
So, hey, how much more when it's our day, man? It's gonna be beautiful, man. We're gonna need a couple, but you know, you nations are going down right along with Esau, Amalek, all of you, man, all of Edom, especially Amalek, right? Go ahead. Go on. Yeah,
That was
please.
it, right, brother? Is there more?
Yeah, and there was given unto him a great sword.
Right, there you go. Yeah, that's a blessing. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they were given to him what? A great sword, right? Which that's what he was given through Isaac, which is our forefather, which, if you know, that's Yahushua, man. Right? And then Yahushua told Peter to put up his sword, right? Because what? He who lived by the sword, so what? Died by the sword. So really the Lord gave you a blessing and a curse all at the same time. Your blessing is a curse. Because you live by the sword and you're going to die by that sword, man. That's why 2 million missiles are gonna hit America, man. It's gonna hit your establishment, right? It's gonna bring down this U.S. Currency and your digital currencies and everything that you ever had hoped and thought about. All your hopes and admirations are gonna be in 1 hour, man. Right?
Keep going on this one. I'll start the topic again. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity.
Right.
And work evil upon their beds.
Yeah, you work evil upon your bed, your rulership. Go ahead.
It says, when the morning is light, they practice it.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. What was the CV-19? The CV-19 is what? Practice. It was practice to see how many gullible idiots was just gonna just go over there and say, okay, I just want to go back to normal.
Yeah.
When the whole time you say, look, if you do this, we can go back to normal. But then the whole time they were saying this is the new normal. So on one hand they're telling you go back to normal, but on the other hand they were telling you the new normal. So which one was it? Right? You want to see how many foolish people would follow their pernicious ways, right? That's what the Lord says, right? You're foolish, you will follow your pernicious. You're gonna follow the devil, man. That's what you're good at, man. But the men of the Lord be out here, and you're gonna follow us. We got the right stuff, man. We got what it takes, man. But you don't want to hear that. What?
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Yeah, it's in their power, their rulership. That's what the Lord said. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, man. Right?
It says, and they covet fields,
right,
and take them by violence.
Right, and that's ultimately what they're doing. They have Gaza, and they coveting it, and they want it. They want it for themselves, so they taking it by violence, man. Right?
The same people, the same thing that when they came here, what they did to the so-called Native Americans, man.
Right.
They took the land by force, by violence.
By violence, right? Also, what even with the because I did another lesson I put in there. So even the hurricanes, if you could control a hurricane going at 200, maybe 300 miles, whatever it is, that's when it comes to snatch up your whole house and everything that you ever owned and everything you ever known. That's violent, right? Yeah. They're gonna snatch up your home right there. Talking about in Florida. Where did the hurricane hit in Florida?
All over.
Yeah. But there's a specific place they're talking about. They were saying that land, Bill Gates owned it. So just so happened the hurricane thing that he owns hits that part of the land, and he owns that land, and then they're talking about building a 15-minute city upon that land. So by accident, I think not. Right?
And you know what? It's crazy too, because Florida, you can't get flood insurance down there.
Right.
Unless you're willing to pay, you know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
Astronomical prices. Nobody will insure you. So that whole place just got flooded out. You know, and pretty much none of those people had the insurance to help them get back on
get their life back together. Yeah.
You know?
I got a quick precept, brother.
Go ahead.
Before I finish. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 36 and verse 1. This is the transgression of the wicked saith within my heart that there is no fear of the Most High before their eyes.
Yeah, that's still, man. You're a transgressor. And you don't have no fear of the Most High, man. Right. Your thing is you're the deaf adder. You put the law behind you, all the way back back in the garden, right? Right. And the Lord told Cain and Abel to make a sacrifice, which, according to that, you would have been a grown man. That means you make the correct sacrifices every day until that day you just decided, you know what? Yeah. I'm not gonna do it no more.
Right. No fear.
No fear of the Most High. Right.
It says, for he flattereth himself in his own eyes,
right,
until his iniquity be found to be hateful.
Right. Hey, that's in that right there. You get that? Yeah.
It says the
you
words.
Isaiah 14.
Yeah. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit.
Yeah, that's this guy, because he said, I'm God. Listen to me. Follow me. Model all your kingdoms and things behind the kingdom that was wounded, right? That had the deadly wound and was healed. Model your kingdoms and your things behind us. That's why you got all these parliaments and these so-called presidents and what do they call? Prime ministers. Presidents and prime ministers and senates and these things, and all these other countries are modeled behind America. You got Chinese people wearing suits and ties. You know what I mean? What happened to you wearing your little togas or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Your little
karate shoes.
Your little karate shoes and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Keep your thing. Keep who you are.
Right.
Right.
It says he had left off to be wise and to do good. And so he left that off. You know, he doesn't do that, man.
Yeah, he leaves it off.
He's not wise and he doesn't want to do good.
Right, yeah, you leave that completely.
Right.
It's not, it's totally unimportant, right?
Right.
Because he's on top, he's ruling, right? I'm in rulership, it's not important to be wise,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right, which in order to be wise is to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, right? That's wisdom, that's true wisdom, right?
He devises mischief upon his bed.
Right, hey, come on, man, right back at it. In your rulership, you devise what mischief, right? Right, and that's what you're doing. You're passing laws, right? That's ultimately what's going to happen. They're going to pass laws where you can't leave your 15-minute city. You have to stay within your 15-minute city, right?
Hey, brother, you got Proverbs 4:16? See what that says real quick? It says, he devises mischief upon his bed.
Right.
He
Yeah,
said it himself in a way that is not good.
Right.
He abhorreth not evil.
Yeah. Hey, he don't push evil away. Abhor means to push it away. Yeah,
To
so
avoid it.
to avoid it,
Yeah,
right?
to
He
avoid
don't avoid evil, man.
What's it say? Proverbs 4:16.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16. For they sleep not,
Woo.
except they have done mischief.
Right, yeah. You'll sleep not unless you cause some mischief,
Yeah.
unless you cause someone to fall. Right? You can't go to sleep, man. Right? You got to be thinking of wait. And mainly it's what these World Economic Forums, these the health World Health Organizations, these G Summit meetings, right? Your what is it called? The Grove, what's the Bohemian Groves, where you're coming up with all these devising things, mostly against you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. That's the thing. And then now, ultimately, because the elect or the hopeful elect is out here, so now they got to figure out how to get the hopeful elect off these streets. So the best way is to have these 15-minute cities, or to bring in all these different ways to basically sweep you out, man, to destroy you. So basically, this man that had the interview, he was saying Israel already lost, because that's no way that you're going to be able to win a battle by angering people, and then you're surrounded by all these people who's related. You're slapped down in the middle, and you're a small nation compared to them. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Because what happened to you being as numerous as the stars? You're a small nation. So how could you have fulfilled prophecy, man? Right?
That's a little bit more.
A little bit more.
And their sleep is taken away,
Yeah.
unless they cause some to fall.
Yeah. Your sleep is taken. You ain't gonna be able to fall asleep unless you cause somebody to fall, man.
Sleep like a baby.
Yeah, then they ain't gonna sleep like a baby doing
pull
some
them out of their
magic
sleep.
wickedness.
That's literally being pulled out of your sleep because you haven't committed that wickedness necessary for you to relax right.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can't sleep unless you do it, and if you do fall asleep, you're gonna be pulled out of that sleep because you haven't gotten it done yet.
Yeah, you gotta
know
do
what I mean?
something. Yeah,
You
something gotta get
do
done.
Some wickedness.
Yeah, you got work is to be done. You gotta do something.
Right. Yeah, I'm still here, brother. Micah 2:2 says that they come in fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they
That's what
oppress.
they're doing in Gaza.
Yep.
They're taking their lives away, their livelihood away. Come on.
Right. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
Even a man in his heritage, right? Now they ain't Palestinians. Now they Amalek.
Yeah.
They oppressed the man in his own heritage,
Took away
man.
his heritage.
Took away his heritage, man.
Again.
Same way they did to the so-called Native Americans.
Yeah,
man.
they say, welcome to our world.
Yeah.
Hey, well, that's what it said. That's what the scriptures say.
The beat, yeah.
What scripture say? They call us what? A byword, right? That's what they do, right? They calling us bywords. So yeah, you forget
That's
about it,
a
right?
dirty word to put on somebody, man.
Amalek. Oh, that's the
Amalek,
worst
that's
word.
a
Yeah.
dirty word.
That's the dirty word.
That's a dirty word.
It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because behold, against his family do I devise an evil, from which ye should not remove your necks, neither shall you go haughtily, for this time is evil.
It's their whole family, huh?
Yeah.
Their family devised evil.
Well, yeah, but this is against his whole family.
Oh, against this whole
Do I
family.
devise the evil?
Yo,
So
yeah,
the Lord
because
won't get him.
get the whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even that is saying your whole family is the one who commit evil too, wickedness. So the Lord got to judge your whole family, which goes back into what the Rothschilds, the Bilderbergs, the DuPonts, the Gettys, the Oppenheimers.
All Idumea.
All Idumea, right? Right?
Yeah.
The age. About all Idumea, man. Hey, man.
Yeah.
You get that?
You done with it?
Yeah.
I wanted to go back to that song. Jeremiah
Okay,
47,
go ahead.
and I'm reading NLT.
Okay, fine.
This is Jeremiah 47 and verse 5. It says, Gaza will be humiliated. Its head shaped bald.
Right, hey, that's what's happening, right? That's a humiliation to let these weak Amalek destroy you like that, man. That's humiliation. You getting your children getting their heads shot, and they coming into the thing with you, and you can't do nothing.
Right.
You can't do nothing about it. That's humiliating. As a man, there's no way you want your kid to be shot. Okay, you don't want your kid to be shot at all. But if he's shot, you want to be able to, man, go put it to that guy, whoever touched him.
Right.
Hey, you're gonna regret every moment that you even thought or every moment of waking breath that you breathe. I'm gonna make you pay. But you can't do nothing about it.
Say regret the day you were
born. Yeah, regret the day you were born.
It says,
That's it.
go ahead, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Yeah.
This Ashkelon will be silent. No, it's like Ashkelon will lie silent. And say, you remnant for the Mediterranean coast, how long will you lament and mourn?
Right, that's all that whole coast over there, over in Israel. It's going to be laying silent. Who can say anything? Who can go against them, man? What's happening to that thing? Everybody's doing it. They're calling them war criminals, but who can do anything about it?
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
They're on top of their rulership. They're devising iniquity while they lay upon their beds. Who can do anything about it, man? Right?
And the beast watches over them.
Right, yeah, and the beast watch over you, yeah. England and America, yeah.
It says, now, O sword of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yoshai, when will you be at rest again?
Right, see? Because you don't never stop killing.
Yeah.
Right? When you ever going to be at rest? But he can't stop killing.
The Lord doing it.
Okay, you get that? The other one, blood shall pursue you because you have not hated blood.
35.
Yeah.
Yep. 5. That's the point. He started at 1. I don't know. It's up to the brother. It says, go back into your sheath, rest and be still. It says, but how can he be still? Listen, when the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yoshai has sent it on a mission.
Right, hey, he can't stop doing it. And the Lord put him on, like we were just saying, he can't do it. He can't do any wicked, and he can't fall asleep unless he do some wicked. So the Lord sent him on a mission to keep doing all these things, to be the sword of the whole earth.
Right. It says, for the city of Ashkelon and the people living along the sea must be destroyed.
Yeah.
So hey, man,
that place got it. They
gotta get it too. They gotta get it too.
Yeah. That hour has to happen.
Damn. For the sake of prophecy.
For the sake of prophecy.
Yeah. Damn.
And that's just
Lord,
like
hold on.
That's just like
Hey,
the
the
2
Lord-
million leaving. First crop of slaves. Amalekites is rolling out of the land. You just being preserved for slavery.
That's all I have right on that.
Oh yeah.
Were you holding something? Oh yeah, you guys got Ezekiel 35, yeah.
Bring it up.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
No. Yeah. Start at 1.
Yeah,
Start at 1. Yeah. Get the meat.
Yeah.
The meat off that bone.
Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse
Don't go
1.
so fast. Either. Let it breathe a little bit.
Like a fine wine.
Yeah. Let it
Moreover,
breathe.
the word of
Right.
the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, came unto me saying, Son of man,
Right.
set thy face
That's the prophet, son of man, the prophets, the men out here, the men of the Lord. We out here on the highways of the Bible with the hopeful elect. Go ahead, keep going.
against Mount Seir,
Right? Esau, Edom, Mount Seir, right? So you start out. Before you was in the Caucasus Mountains, you were in Mount Seir, right? Which still is a cave. You are the cave dweller. That's what Caucasian mean, right? So, go ahead.
and prophesy against it.
Right? And we're here to prophesy against you, man. It already said Israel will lose. So we're going to prophesy that you're going to lose. That has lost. Right? Israel has lost. Not you're going to lose. Israel has lost. past tense, right? You have lost. Right, go ahead.
Verse 3. And say unto it,
Oh,
thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
hey, old Mount Seir, hey, the Most High is against you. It ain't got nothing to do with us. But see, their whole thing is they can touch us. They can try to hurt us.
He uses
we're men.
the sword of the Lord.
Yeah, the sword of the Lord try to hurt us to come against us because we're just we're here on earth.
Bringing it out.
Right, we're bringing out the truth. So of course, hey, you hate it, right? You hate that we're bringing out the truth. But
And I will stretch out my hand against thee,
right.
and I will make thee most desolate.
Can you get that? You got the apocrypha? It's 2 Ezra 16. It says the hated the righteous woman. I think it's 40, 16. Go ahead, keep on.
Verse 3. And say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
Yeah. Behold, which means feast your eyes, look, pay attention, right? I am against you, right? Pay attention. The Lord has always been against you. If you pay attention to this thing, there's always been a way that the Lord speaks in the Bible. And he's always speaking about Esau, and he's always speaking about Jacob. So how did you become a Christian and nobody's talking about Esau, and nobody's talking about Jacob, and nobody's talking about prophecy, and nobody's talking about World War III, right? No one's talking about the Charagma, right? So something's missing in your Christian, your so-called Christian churches. Where really you're anti-Hamashiach, right?
Anti-Christians.
Anti-Christians, yeah. Come on.
And I will stretch out my hand against thee.
Right. So the Lord's causing these wars, these afflictions. All this is happening, right? And even got you in your mind thinking that this is gonna work out, because what you just read, he said he only has mischief. He don't assure evil, right? So in your mind, the evil thing is the right thing to do.
Yeah. He thinks he's right.
We think he's right. Yeah, let me do another evil thing.
Yeah.
That's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, shit, he even used the scriptures
Right.
to justify
his
wickedness, man.
Yeah, the other dude brought out second Esdras or something like that. He brought out Esdras. Yeah, one of the guys brought out Esdras, and one of the white people, man, in your meetings,
right.
Bringing out second Esdras, bringing out. Oh man, that's crazy. But it proves we get into it, because when have anybody ever brought out Esdras? Right? When they brought out the Apocrypha. So the men of the Lord is out, man. We're waving the hand at the nobles, man. We're coming into the gate of the nobles and shaking our hands. So hey, they're feeling it, man. Right? But and like you said, even they even trying to read the scriptures, and in their mind they're right.
Right. He brought this one off. Let me bring it out. Okay.
Oh,
this is Exodus 17, verse 16. It says, "For he said, because the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai had sworn that the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai will have war with Amalek from generation to generation." So they call those Palestinians Amalek,
right?
Yeah.
Right. Correct.
When they're Amalek.
When they're Amalek, yeah.
And I will make thee most desolate. Verse 4. I will lay thy cities waste.
Yeah, your cities are going to be made waste, right? You know, the Lord took down Rome, right? But it tells you in Malachi 1 says that he said that he's impoverished, but he will return and build the desolate places, right? Yeah. So, yeah, the Lord's going to waste you, and he's going to do it again, man. Right? But keep going.
And thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Yeah, see, ultimately, this third war's war, you're going to know that the Most High is real. So even no matter what amount of wickedness and how you don't eschew evil, and you're not going to ignore that there is a power, man.
They don't,
right?
They don't eschew it.
Oh, yeah.
They don't abhor it.
Right, yeah, because if you think about it, they're the ones who see the chariots the most often. right? So after you see the chariots, so you know the angels are real. Even then, hey, they're not putting off evil. They say, hey, look, we got to do some more evil in the earth. Let's go wipe out a couple more trees. Let's go wipe out a couple more, 200,000 more people.
Right. And you see about over here, they wiped out those trees. Remember where we were at on the other side?
Yeah.
They took those trees down.
Yeah.
In front of that hotel. On the other side.
On the other side, yeah, they took all them trees out. Yeah. Yeah, they don't even think about it. They don't consider. Matter of fact, they was trying to. I think it was one article. It said something about they were saying that the trees cause pollution or something. They want to wipe out the trees. I'm like, oh, the trees is why we can breathe.
And they produce that oxygen.
How
Right?
else they gonna charge you for air? Not only do they produce oxygen, but it's a symbiotic relation. They take in what we breathe out.
Right.
Because they taught the whole world to wear a covering,
mask,
but
yeah.
you literally breathe out poison. So you've been recycling yourself for several years now,
Right, yeah,
back flushing yourself, and you think it ain't gonna be nothing, no repercussions behind that.
That's what I meant, brother.
Yeah.
Oxygen.
You can't
Yeah,
wave. There's no
but-
one in there. He's trying to signal to the fucking the computerized car. The computerized car don't know that you're. It's not a person in there.
What is it called?
Vimo, yeah, Vimo.
The VMO. Man. Yeah.
In the truck.
Don't worry about that.
He's like, yeah, go around. I'm trying to get through.
That's
There's
what's next
no-
right there. That's what's next.
Sound
Yeah,
like
that's
a
what's
man
next.
who knows
There you go,
something.
he know.
Yes,
Yep.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Coming
But-
soon to a city near you.
Yeah, hey, but he don't know to get out of it though. He know that's next.
We're talking about
the sign.
Sarah Connor?
Sarah Connor,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sarah Connor.
He's pointing. He said that's coming next, but he just kept walking though. You know what I'm saying? He knows the missiles come, but look, but what did it say about Israel? It says that they said that there's no hope, right? The sinews came upon them.
Yeah, we were cut off from our parts.
Yeah. They go ahead, Slock it.
Verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred
Right.
and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity,
Right.
in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Right, yeah, come on. Right, because there's a time where our iniquity had an end, and you came and killed us anyway. Like one thing that reminds me of that is like the 60s. When so-called black people were sticking together, they had their own communities and all that other stuff. All of a sudden, you bring in Martin Luther King, and then all of a sudden there's heroin in the neighborhoods. So now we're gonna join into your thing. Now we integrate it, and now there's heroin, and now we're in the ghettos, the barrios, and the reservations, and things don't look nothing like how it used to look. When we had our own hospitals, our own airports, our own schools, doctors, lawyers, dentists. Nothing. Baseball teams, yeah.
And when they weren't doing that, when they dropping bombs, they dropped the bomb on the Gap Band.
Are flooding it out.
That's basically Oklahoma.
They but then you had all them flooded out towns. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drown towns is what they call it.
And then some of those people that, whether you know it or not, some of those people that's in Palestine, some of them are Israelites. So you're actually out there killing Israelites. Again, right? I ain't gonna say all of them are, but there's some of them amongst them that's Israelites. So you're still hurting the Lord's people, whether you know it or not, man.
Hey, and some of them towns in North Carolina were sundown towns. They got decimated.
Right.
Hey, and sundown towns still exist. Where if you got any melanin in your flesh, you better not be in that town when the sun go down. Yeah, no.
Hey man,
She was talking, man.
hey, but that goes to show you, bro. And it goes to show you our people dying. You
Jacob
got
Trouble.
It's a correct with the Edomite, bro.
Yeah. That's how low our condition.
Yeah, that's how low our
and she bad too.
She bad, yeah.
Hey, the nigga woman ain't the only traitor. All of the women, Pocahontas was the original traitor ass bitch.
Yeah.
You know, and they glorified the shit out of her like she was hot mess.
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas, yeah. You know?
Huh? You didn't know that? Oh man.
Oh yeah.
You didn't know what? Pocahontas?
Yeah.
And they said she wasn't really that pretty. They said they kind of glorified her beauty.
Yeah.
They
Because
kinda-
she was dealing with John, what was his name? Yeah.
Well, it don't matter. That
Esau.
devil, the
Esau.
Edomite,
Esau,
the
yeah.
Edomite devil that we're gonna have our foot up his ass around the corner. We're gonna have,
Man.
we're gonna have his foot up, our foot up his ass so much it's gonna be down and around the corner, man.
Hey,
we're gonna
but
put
he
you
gonna
in,
have to-
we're gonna put you in some slavery, some hardcore slavery, man. Hardcore, man.
Hey, but one of those torments he's going to endure is to watch the finest of his women.
Oh yeah.
Oh, be with us. Yeah.
Salivating over the
Well, they kind of hate that now. That's why they
Oh,
were.
yeah.
That's why they were
Yeah.
castrating Jake back then, because
Yeah.
the women, you know,
Love
even
is
then.
Jake,
So hey,
you know?
even now these women like Jake, man.
They had to be taught to like your ass again. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
trick them.
Salivating
Yeah, they had to.
over-
Well, they
over
had to
the
pass
car.
the law. Was it 1783 or whatever it was? They had to pass a law.
No
that said-
misogyny.
Yes, say that they're white. That's when you went in your own courtroom and declared yourself white by law, right? You had to pass law to call yourself white. So you're not white because of this. You're white because you beaten in your own courthouse to
And-
call yourself white.
Criminalize, you know, anybody that was involved with
Right.
with another a person of
Yeah,
another race.
Right. Yeah, you
You
would
know?
put the women. You said if they wanted to be with the men,
Lose
you
everything.
put them in slavery. But there were some women that they didn't care.
Yeah.
They didn't care if they had to go into slavery just so they could be with Jake. So, and that was hard.
Oh.
So then how much more?
Oh,
Yeah, how
man,
much more?
Torment.
That's torment to you.
You know?
There's more on that.
Was that verse 5? No, verse 5, that's what
Go to 6.
you keep going.
Yeah, you can go to 6.
Verse 6. Therefore, as I live,
Yeah,
says-
yeah, the living power, he is or he exists. The living power, he is. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Go ahead.
says the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I will prepare thee unto blood.
Hey, because you don't hate blood. You killed 200 million people plus all the 100, maybe was it 100 something million natives, about 100 million so-called Puerto Ricans, so 100 million so-called Mexicans, so-called 100 something million. I'm just saying because it's probably bigger than that. We just gonna throw out because 100 million is a lot.
Hey, but
Yeah, think.
that again.
The so-called Negroes, which just by happenstance happen to be the Israelites, which so that means you touch the apple of the Most High's eye. Hey, you're in trouble, man.
Hey, but that was also the prophecy. Surely this great nation shall become a small number.
Yeah, amongst the
I mean?
heathen. Yeah,
Amongst the
heathen, right? Contact.
That was
Yeah.
hey, you know.
Yeah, it had to happen, but
It had to happen. You
but
fulfilled
you still gonna get punished though.
Oh yeah, you gonna get your ass handed to you.
Yeah, cause
And blood shall pursue thee.
yeah, and blood shall pursue thee, right? So hey, this whole thing is that's why they said you when is the sword gonna stop working, start working? But it said the Lord put it on you that you can't stop.
Right.
You can't stop killing people.
Yeah.
So you since you haven't hated blood gonna pursue you. So you can't help but to kill a bunch of people. But guess what? It's for your own detriment, man.
Building up that iniquity.
Right? Go ahead.
See, thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Hey, it's gonna come after you. It's coming for you, right? Through all these nations, and ultimately through the Lord, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, which Yahweh Shai himself is gonna come back. He's gonna come back over Basra, right? Say he's coming from the east and then to the west, right? He's starting with you, Amalek, and then he's gonna come over to America. He's gonna shoot laser beams from the chariots on all you goddamn Edom, man.
Right.
And you Jakes who got the mentality of Esau.
And that's
Right.
That's the spirit, brother. Can you go to that precept? It's Isaiah 63.
Oh, come, hey, bring it out.
You want it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Hey.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 63, and verse 1. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom, with thy garments from Basra,
All right, yeah.
this that is glorious in his apparel?
Man, glorious, man. When the Lord coming back as an angelic being in those chariots, where the chariots can, man, remember the last one we seen the chariots come right and it was gold? It was like a golden, oh man, that was bad, man. It was like a golden chariot. Looked like oh man, it looked like a bird or something. It was cold. It was beautiful.
Right.
Man.
Traveling in the greatness of his strength,
Man.
I that speak in righteousness,
Hey.
mighty to save.
Right, Yahushua, man, he's speaking righteousness, and he saved. Yahushua, he what, delivers? Or he saves? He saves. He's salvation. He saves.
Wow, you know, I never saw that. Check it out. The precept, it takes you to Psalms 137:7, which is the talking about Babylon. So it's just thinking everything up, man. Daughter of Babylon, that are to be destroyed.
Yeah.
So it's linking Babylon with Basra. Come on.
Wow. Whoa.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, because it goes into Edom, because it mentions
Goes into
Edom.
Edom, yeah.
Come.
Wow.
Right, because that's here,
Basra.
America.
Basra is Edom.
Basra is Edom. Babylon
Right.
the Great, man.
You want to get that, brother? You want to keep
Yeah,
going?
he gonna get
I'm on my way right now.
Okay.
This is Psalms 137:7, and it reads, "Remember, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, the children of Edom."
Right, the self-proclaimed so-called white man is Edom, whether you know it or not, whether you believe it or not. Right? He's Edom, and the Lord hates him. Right?
In the day of Jerusalem.
In the day of Yerushalayim, right, which that's us, the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. Whether you believe that or not, right? Whether you hear or forbear, right?
Who said, raise it, raise it.
Right? They said, destroy them niggas.
Yeah.
Destroy them spics.
Yeah.
Destroy them top toes.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Yeah.
We're gonna form our own alliance and government and bring drugs and AIDS and all sorts of things to your neighborhood and destroy them. Right? We're gonna raise up what's his name, Christopher Columbus. We're gonna start what is it called? The transatlantic slave trade. We're gonna kill them niggas, man. We're gonna destroy their whole everything that they ever thought of. We're gonna bring in all these philosophies from Babylon, from Egypt, from Nineveh and Tyre and all these other places. We're gonna integrate it all into America, and they're gonna stay in the ghettos, the body of the rest. We're gonna keep you down. We're gonna keep you plundered.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, the brother kind of, but they just have wickedness in their mind, man.
Right. Come on, man. These jakes, man. Why do you get you pissed off, man? They looking like, nigga. All right, whether you believe it or not, man. Hey, we moving on, right? We moving on. Right.
I want to get that definition of race, because America, you know what I mean?
Shalom, Yahweh Shabbat Shah Brakatah.
You think here that, you know, raise it, you think they were talking about lift it up, uplifted.
No, they mean destroy it.
Yeah, it's Strong's 8, 61, 60, 68, hara, and it means to be bare, be nude, uncover, leave destitute.
They destitute. That's what I just said. They want to leave us destitute.
Discover, empty, raise, pour out, to bear, to lay bare by emptying, to pour out.
Yeah, you in the ghettos, the body was a reservation, empty, poured out. Right? It said that you laid your body as the street so they can walk over you, right? To pour you out.
To make naked,
Hey,
strip
Master,
bare.
is our house burning? It's a mud puddle right there, boss. Could I lay down so we can walk over? You know what I'm saying?
Master, our arm is broken.
Yeah, man.
Like, your arm fine, you stupid.
That's our house is burning, Master.
Stephen.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it said, man. You laid yourself down as the ground so they can walk all over you. And that's what they do on a day-to-day basis. The self-proclaimed so-called white men walk over you, so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indians every day, all day, man. But you're the prince of the power. You're the prince of the power, man.
Hey, that's when I knew Samuel L. Jackson had some hellified acting chops.
Oh, man.
Because I hated him as Steven. I was his biggest fan in the red, but when he made Steven, boy, I hated that nigga. What's that? That's your Jesus? Huh? Is that your Jesus?
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Here's Psalm 137. And this is the first temple. This is when the Babylonians destroyed the first temple, and these damn Edomites, man. Well, it tells you in 2 Corinthians, the first chapter, that they're actually the ones that burned it down, man.
Right.
They burned it down.
Right.
Yeah, they raised it.
Yeah, because it make it seem like the Babylonians did it, but it was really them Edomites that were helping them.
Right.
Because when Jakes was trying to escape, trying to run, the Edom was grabbing us up to bring us back to the Babylonians.
They ain't killing.
See, and that's another reason why the Lord said to destroy you. That there ain't no hope for you. That's another reason. Not besides you also altered the Bible. The Lord said whoever adds and take away from the scriptures, the Lord's going to add and take away from your life. So not to mention, even after you did that, you turned around and added and took from the Bible. There's many ways why you cannot save the so-called white man, but Jake, they ain't gonna listen to that. You know what I mean?
Right. Hey, can I keep going down?
Jake walked by shaking his head. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, because this is a beautiful one right here. Even to the foundation thereof.
Right.
And I'm gonna go back up to 7 real quick. It says, "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom."
Right, he saw so-called white man. Right.
So now I'm gonna jump down to 8. "O daughter of Babylon."
Ooh, Edom is the daughter of Babylon, which is America. Babylon the Great.
Right.
Whether you know it or not, whether you accept it or believe it or not, right?
You know what I mean? Who ought to be destroyed.
And America's going to be destroyed because the least of the flock is going to draw you to the battle, man. The least of the flock is going to draw you out. So you're going to lose.
And they're doing that now. You know, it says, "Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee,
The least of the flock shall draw you out. I think it's Jeremiah 50.
as thou hast served us."
And so Jeremiah 49:25,
And then Jeremiah
and then 150 as well.
Keep going. That's the last one.
Oh, yeah, come.
49.
Bring it on home.
Yeah, bring it out, yeah.
Bring it on home.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stone.
Right? And most of the stones is going to be what? The ICBM missiles, man. The stones is going to dash your little ones. They're going to be them ICBM missiles, man. Right? Because that's what it tells you in Jeremiah 50. It says that they're gonna basically shoot their arrows, and they're not gonna spare your sons or your daughters, right? Which is talking about the ICBM missiles, man.
Hey, and that's what they were doing to our kids when they came to this land. They was taking the little indigenous babies and beating their head on the stone.
Right?
Instead
And feed
of
them to
using
their
bullets
dogs.
on
And
them.
feed them to their dogs.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
This devil got a lifetime of fucking
Payment.
iniquity to pay for.
Yeah, you're gonna pay for it. Yeah, you know, when you're cutting up on a pregnant woman's stomach,
Right.
and cutting it up so you can chop up the baby and feed it to your dogs, right? This is what Christopher Columbus was doing,
Yeah.
and all his constituents, right? So you got a lot to pay for, right? By touching the apple of the Most High's eye, man, right?
Oh, you can go to. You can
Right?
keep the sidewalk open. That's part of the law.
Yeah, can I bring this out real quick, brother? You made a statement, brother.
You know, the spirit, let the spirit go.
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and start. It's a little bit though, a little bit of reading. Hosea 1, okay, which is talking about Edom, and I'm gonna start
Always
with
a
verse
good
11.
chapter.
says,
Bring it out.
In that day, thou shouldest stood us on the other side.
Yeah.
In that day,
You should have mind your fucking
Right,
business,
right.
man. Salakia,
Right.
excuse my, like the apostle say, he said, pardon my French, or
Right.
pardon my Italian,
Right.
right?
on.
You know, but you should have mind your own business, man. Right? Go ahead.
Or helped us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It says,
yeah. Just mind your own business.
That's my brother. Leave him alone.
Right, right, right.
Am I a brother's keeper?
Right, right,
The whole
right.
night, yeah, no.
Says in the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates.
Yeah, yeah. The foreigners entered into our gates, into our kingdom.
Right.
So Jerusalem, right?
Right. So they cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them.
Right. Hey, he act like he was part of the Babylonians,
Right.
which, hey, here it is. You're the daughter of Babylon.
Yeah. Yeah.
See how that worked out?
Yeah.
See how the Lord worked that out? Since you thought you act like you were one of them, the Lord said, hey, well, in the end, you're going to be the daughter of Babylon, who ought to be what? Destroyed.
Right. It says, but thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother,
Right.
in the day that he became a stranger.
Right.
Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction.
Right.
Neither
'Cause
shouldest have thou spoken proudly in the day of distress.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah, because we were cast out away from everything, so we became a stranger to you. So, but you thought, oh well, this is our time, this is our opportunity. Yeah. Let's run on them. Let's help these Babylonians.
Hey,
right?
You know, their classic phrase, and they've used this one for the longest. Everybody knows, let's get them, boys. Because Esau ain't fixing to come by himself. He got to have a group with him to come after one man.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, that
Like was it Rosewood? It was just that one guy.
No.
It was 15. It was 15 of them niggas. It was just the one guy. It was they came back and said it was 15 niggas. It was only one man.
One man.
Right.
Whooped ass.
But then it makes sense because the Lord said that one should chase 1,000, and two 10,000 to flight, man. So it makes sense. So that's us. So of course you're gonna say one man. Oh, it was 15 when there was only one guy. So that's just part of our nature, man. We get it in, man.
Right. Look
Right?
more, brother. It says, "Thou shouldst not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity."
Right.
It says, "Yea, thou shouldst not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity."
Right. Went into our temple, taking our
Right.
gold.
Right.
Yeah.
It says, "Neither shouldst thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of us that did escape."
Okay, yeah.
He said they were going after, like I said.
Yeah, we were running. We were
Right.
running. Some of us
Right.
escaping. They were grabbing us
Right.
up, giving us back to the
Right.
Babylonians.
Neither shouldst thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of his. Let me read that again. Neither shouldst thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldst thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress.
Right, yeah.
They were going
someone
around gathering
grabbing up Jake, man. Devils, yeah, fucking devils, yeah.
Hey, but we'll get to return the favor though.
You got several scriptures.
Yeah. You never said what you wanted in second
Brother
Ezra.
first about that. Beast of the flock. It's the one.
Oh yeah, come on. The one when it says as a wicked woman, envious a righteous woman.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You want me to keep going? It says it's a Korean drop. I just read the first verse.
Oh, keep going.
Okay. You want that first or this?
Let me get this.
Okay. It says again, I started top again. Isaiah 63 verse 1. It says, "Who is this that cometh from Edom with thy garments from Basra?
Right. Yeah.
This that is glorious in his apparel,
Right.
traveling in the greatness of his strength."
Right. Yeah. When you come back in those chariots, what they call UFOs, which are the chariots of the Lord, right?
It says, "I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save."
Yeah, I speak in righteousness, what mighty to save. How are we going to be delivered? Through the chariots, man. Swing low, sweet chariot, man. Right? What?
You can come. Verse 2 says, "Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?"
Okay, the Lord's going to do a lot of killing, man.
Right.
Who the world calls Jesus Christ is actually going to do a lot of killing. And ain't going to be a lot of hugs and kisses.
No.
You got it all mistaken, man.
Right.
The Lord said, "I come not to bring peace, but a sword."
Right.
So what's a sword for? Right?
Right. It says, "And thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat."
Right, you treaded in the wine fat, man. Hey, what will you do when you tread down grapes?
Yeah.
Which that's showing you the nature of Jake, man.
Yeah.
What would you when you watch Men's Society and the dude he punched him and when he hit the ground, the first thing he did start stumping on him. And that's Jake's nature, man. So that's showing you that's who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. He's a so-called black man. He said, "I'm gonna stump you out," basically. That's what he said. "I'm gonna stump you out. I'm not just gonna beat you. I'm gonna stump your ass out." Right?
Hey, that's a Philly thing, boy.
Yeah.
It says, "I have trodden the winepress alone,
Don't go down.
and
Gotta
of the
run.
people there was none with me.
Yeah.
For I would tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury."
Yeah, see, I'm gonna stump their ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trample them in my fury, man.
Right.
I'm gonna stump their ass out. That's
Right.
he said it's a Philly thing, but that's a Jake thing all around the U.S., man.
He said
You
Philly
fall
from
down.
Philly, that's why.
Yeah, you Philly, yeah. That's it.
Nah, hey, it's the reason why that Timberland boot meant so much, but
Right,
especially back when we were midsummer movies wearing Timberland boots.
It says,
They plan on stomping you. They don't fall, run.
yes, up.
Right.
It says, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments.
Right. Since when they said, the brother just read, since thou shalt not hate blood, blood shall pursue you. So
Right.
whether your blood shall be sprinkled on his garment, it's not really going to touch the Lord's garment,
No.
but this is
Symbolic.
Symbolic.
Yep.
What, like the apostle like to say that the Lord speaks parabolic, or he's a poet, man.
Yeah.
This is poetry, baby.
Poetry, yeah.
Poetry in motion. It's going to be real. Right? You know what I'm saying?
It says, and I will stain all my raiment.
Right.
It says, for the day of vengeance is in my heart.
Day of vengeance is in his mind, loud.
Yep.
He's meditating on it, man.
Right.
Hey, you know, Jake, when he get mad, he start doing this. Yeah, man. That's what the Lord's sitting there, and he like, no, I can't, you know what I'm saying? He can't wait. He meditating on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you start pacing. What are you at? Man, that's the Lord, man. The Lord up there like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you got to get into this, man.
What does it say in Isaiah 42? It says, I have long time holding my peace.
Peace, man. The Lord hold his peace, man.
Right.
That's why it says when he comes, he's gonna cry like a travailing woman. It's, that war cry, man.
Right.
Man, because now I don't gotta hold my peace no more.
Right. Coming.
Right? You know about Jake, because I'm one of them Jakes. The one you did something wrong to me, you did something wrong, and I just hold it in. I don't say nothing. I just try to but you keep on doing it, and you keep on doing it, and then when I snap, I black out. I boom, 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 boom. Next you know I come. What? They say, you did what? I did what? I don't even remember it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's how he's gonna black out on your ass.
You get 6 foot of whoop ass.
Yeah. That's what the Lord's gonna. He's gonna black out on your ass. He just man, Lord, did you know what you just did?
May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, hold on, brother.
Second Ezra.
I need a little bit more, brother. I'm almost done. Salak. It says,
Yeah, it's a little bit more.
for the day of vengeance is in my heart,
Here's the day of vengeance in the
and
Lord's
the
heart.
year of my redeemed is come.
Hey, it's come. It's here, right? Hey, the Lord's allowing you to fall. Oh, yeah, I wanted to get that.
Right along with
Go ahead, keep going.
Come on. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 11. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence. Hey, we know that's them chariots when they hit you all ass with the light, with that damn laser beam, boy. You just, it's like that War of the World scene where them folks was just.
Did you read that one?
Zap.
The Psalms 141?
Psalms what?
Psalms 141 and 9.
Yeah, I had it a while ago.
Did you
I'll
read
get
it?
again? No, you never got
Oh, well, can you read that, please? Because that's ultimate. That's his change. Yeah. Because ultimately, that's what it is, man.
I'm holding Isaiah.
I know it's a lot because we still brought it.
Second Ezra.
Can you hit that one?
141.
Yeah, 141, Psalm 141 and 9. Last two. Just read the last two precepts. It's the last two. It's the last two. Just 141. It's the last two, very last two verses.
This is Psalms 141.
141.
CXXX.
That's the only thing about that one. That
Yeah.
141 and 1.
Okay.
I'm 141 and 9.
Got it, brother. I'm there.
Yeah, I'm so close I can taste it, but trying to read these Roman
You got it.
numerals.
Okay, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 141 and verse 9.
Uh-huh.
It says, keep me from the snares
Uh-huh.
which they have laid for me.
Yeah. That's you coming up with your devising iniquities, all your passing your laws, right? Because ultimately that's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have the laws on, because that's ultimately how he's gonna try to fulfill prophecy. When he passed laws on guns, no guns. So see, they said we're supposed to be no weapons no more. So guess what? We gonna pass no weapons, no guns. So they're trying to pass these laws on that, right? So that's this way you're devising your iniquity. You know what I mean? And then you're gonna pass these other laws about your carbon footprint. You're only allowed to have so much stuff. You're gonna be able to. You're gonna have to pass laws that, hey, without no chip, no no
Yeah, by
dip,
yourself, man.
no chip, no dip, no dip, no chip, no ship, no shipping anything to you, no Amazoning, no nothing.
Hey, and that
You know
goes
what I'm
back
saying?
into them 15-minute cities you were
Right.
talking about. Those 15-minute cities are going to be controlled and monitored and run through that chip. So,
Right.
you know, if you stuck in them cities,
Yeah.
hey, unless you belong, unless you are of that elect, you ain't gonna survive in that city. You know, you ain't gonna survive nowhere. Whether or not you wandering around, if you're not part of the Most High's elect, you know,
Be in trouble.
you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
Because everything is gonna switch over to that.
Right. It says, keep me from the snares which they have laid for me, and the gins of the workers of iniquity.
Hey, a gin is just a snare. Another way of saying snare, and you're just laying traps. And then, like I said, we read earlier that you can't go to sleep unless you cause someone to fall, unless you cause some type of iniquity, a mischief to happen upon the earth. You can't sleep. So, therefore,
Yep. I'll read that again. It says, keep me from the snares which they have laid for me, and the gins of the workers of iniquity.
hey, you lay snares for us, for the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. You lay snares for us, and then you lay snares for the other nations in the world too, right? But
in verse 10, it says,
but
let
the main thing is what the Lord's elect. They elect within the elect, right?
Israel the Most High.
Yeah, the Israel of the Most High, right? But
It says, let the wicked fall into their own nets, while as that I would thought escape.
And that's ultimately what you're doing, because what you're that's why I wanted to bring that out, because what's happening is that the guy who was interviewing them said that Israel has lost, because what's happening is you're killing all those people, and what's happening is now at one time was it Hezbollah or one of them were actually against Hamas and all that stuff. And then because of this, it actually brought them together. So all that killing, and now everybody's coming up against you. Even South Africa came out and declared you as a war criminal. So you got all these countries, even Turkey came out and declared you as a war criminal. So all these countries, everybody's coming up against you. So really, you're setting up a trap, but you're gonna fall into your own trap, right? You're trying to set up your 15-minute cities. You're trying to set up the Karagma. Hey, but all this is technically gonna have you fall into your own trap. Did you get that one? That's all right.
I got that song still that he took over
Them
for me.
song. Oh, no. I don't need that.
You done with that one?
Obviously,
Let the wicked fall. I got Isaiah.
It says,
14.
Yeah, need that.
it says, let the wicked fall into their own nets, while as that I would thought escape.
14:12. Start 11. I mean 14:11.
Yeah,
Start
and,
11.
you know, they're going to fall into their own nets because the weapons of mass destruction is going to get them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The ICBM missiles.
While I escape, and how are we going to escape?
Through the chariots.
Going up.
Yeah, through the chariots.
No way out of here but up, man. That's all.
Deserve.
Yeah, come.
And swiftly, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It says, Isaiah 14 and starting at 11, thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
Right, yeah. Going back to what I was saying, because ultimately it's with your pride. The Lord said your pride have deceived you. So all this pride, your pride is going to bring you down to a grave. So you're laying all these traps, but what, you're going to fall into your own trap. And that pride that you have is going to bring you down to your grave. Right?
And the noise of thy vials.
And the noise of thy vows, right? Right? Because you made so-called vows, oaths to these other people. You made your Freemason vows,
Well, I think this is vials, right? Not vials.
Yeah, vials.
Oh, vows.
Vials.
What's a vial?
On the momento, por favor.
Noise of like vials.
Yeah, that's why I think that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they made their oaths.
Their vows,
Their
yeah.
thing, because they're supposed to be square men. You made their vows or whatever, the oaths, whatever. You know, saying they're going to do this and do that. I mean, but they did that too. But let's see what the.
Yeah, 14 and
I'll read it in what was it, 14? Is it 14 or
14 and 11.
Yeah, that's I'll read it in NLT. It says, your might and power were buried with you. The sound of the harp in your palace has ceased.
The music, yeah.
Yeah. Sound music of instruments.
Right.
Hymnia.
Okay.
Hymnia
Yeah,
is,
your vowels.
1998.
The mirth.
The mirth, yeah, your happiness, yeah, your mirth.
Right.
Your happiness. So your happiness is crumbling then. There you go.
Says, now maggots are your sheep and worms your blanket.
Yeah. You covered it up. Because what it says, because they despise iniquity what in your beds. So now the worms are your sheep.
Yeah.
And the maggots wet your bed. So now that's gonna be your rest.
Great.
That's gonna be your rest, your grave.
That's a
right?
beautiful It
Right.
says the worm is spread under thee,
Uh-huh.
and the worms cover thee.
Right, there you go.
How art thou fallen from heaven,
Yeah.
O Lucifer,
Hey, how are thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
son of the morning?
Right, Lucifer meaning light bearer, right? Not talking about the spiritual demon Satan. Right? Not talking about the spiritual demon Satan.
No.
Right?
No, the bearer of light.
Lucifer meaning the light bearer, man. He's the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Right?
The ones in power.
The ones in power and rulership. Right? Yeah, the Bilderbergs, the DuPonts, the Gettys, the Abrahams, the Rothschilds, right? We know the Rothschilds is in power. They're the one who paid for Israel. Right? Right?
It says, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?
Yeah, they got all this technology. You have all the money. You're in your rulership. How in the world did you come?
How'd you lose?
How'd you lose?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Yeah.
What the? And what did 50 say? Everything was all good just a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Everything was all good just a week ago.
You got just in a carnal comparison, you got like these badass NFL team, and all of a sudden they lose to the worst team in the league. How the hell did you lose?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got everything. You got the best running back, got the best quarterback, got the best
coach.
best
Yeah.
coach, and you fucking lose.
Right.
How'd you lose, Esau?
It says, for thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Right. Yeah. In your heart, your mind, saying basically in a way saying you're God. I'm gonna send it to heaven. I'm gonna have my international space station, have all these different things, have my what's it called? Star Wars program. You got your laser beams, you got your laser weapons. Right. Hey, everything's a go. Yeah. Right? The G6 is ready so you can push the Karagma. Everything's a go. Mm-hmm. Right?
Sitting on top of the world.
You're sitting on top of the world. Top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Yeah.
Get in touch with my inner apostle Bob.
Yeah.
Says, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High.
Right.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation.
Right, which is the Israelites, man.
In
Sit above us, man. Yeah. I'm gonna be
ruling over.
I'm gonna rule over them. Yeah.
He's done.
Yeah. We here. We underneath this devil, man. And so that whole thing brings on that pomp, that pride, right? But it's gonna be his death, man. It's gonna be his bed, right? And the worms are gonna cover him. What do worms do? And what do maggots do to a body? And it says in your grave, yeah, it's gonna eat your flesh, right? You're dead, right?
I will be like the Most High.
Right. So you think you're God, man?
Oh,
right?
in Salakia, in the sides of the north, I will ascend.
Right, North, what America, right? Dealing with North America, right? Right. That's why the apostle said this is the major place where all the things are gonna happen. Where the come shalom.
Okay.
Yeah. This is where the greatest salvation has to be from. It's from America, man.
Right.
Right.
Where Judah and Israel were oppressed together.
Right. Where Judah and Ephraim was oppressed together.
Yeah. Beautiful story, man. Beautiful story by the Lord, man. Bringing all the tribes together to get us out of here, man. Lord willing, we make it.
It's a love story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they say, it's the Lord's movie. Oh, even like the brothers was mentioning, which I didn't even think about that. One of the brothers I was listening to him, they was thinking, I was like, oh shit, yeah, because it's almost like a Mario Brothers. You ever watch Mario? You see the Mario Brothers? The princess is stuck in the castle, and that's where we at. We're stuck in the Babylon the Great, the Lord's coming to get his princess, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
To save him from the dragon.
Trying to save him from the dragon, which is Esau, right? Yeah.
You all right over there, brother?
Sarah Connor kept me from cracking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let her burn, let my tablet stay good. Yeah, I was holding my page in my book and it fell out.
Yeah. Okay.
Continuing on.
Yeah.
It says, verse 14, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
Mm-hmm.
I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
Yeah, hell, which is the grave, man. Right? Hell is the grave, right?
And ultimately, they're going to be
Sheol.
in the hell.
In slavery,
In the
yeah.
sides of the pit,
Yeah.
thrown
Yeah.
into a pit, head first into the pit. To
Yes,
the sides of the pit.
Right, yeah.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee.
Right, that's it. And that's ultimately what's happening right now. Because everybody's coming up against him saying, hey, look, you're a war criminal. So everybody's now looking narrowly upon you.
And then narrowly is side-eyeing your ass.
Side eye,
like,
yeah. That's
this
what
piece of
everybody.
shit.
Yeah, that's why it says, let the weak say I'm strong. And that's where everybody, that's what all the weak is saying. They side eyeing you now. Oh, wait a minute. Hezbollah, you know, little Hezbollah shot missiles on you. Little goddamn Yemen did some things to you. What's the other one? The Houthis, little Houthis did something to you.
Hey, what's the
You know what I mean?
what was them pirates that America couldn't even deal with? They
Oh, that
they
was
just started bombing them too because they was just
Right.
tormenting them. You know what I mean? With they big badass selves, and they coming up.
I think that was the goddamn Africans.
Yeah, it was.
The
Hamites.
Hamites.
Yeah.
I forget that.
What's they called?
Yeah, I can't think of the name of
Somalians.
them.
I think they're Somalians. Somalian pirates. Yeah, that was the Somalian
There was
pirates.
another group up there in the
They were helping them.
so-called Middle East though. That was
No, they were helping them. I
coming
know.
out there
I
on
read
little
a thing that
boats and
those.
shit.
I read a thing that the Somalian pirates was helping the people from Yemen. They were bombing. They were helping them shoot only. They were only going after American ships and ships that had to do anything with Israel.
Yeah.
Any other ship, if it went through and didn't have nothing to do with America or Israel, they let it go by without touching it.
Go on.
Yeah.
Said, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee
Right.
and consider thee, saying,
Right.
is this the man?
See, and that proves that Lucifer, when it's saying, it's not talking about the spiritual demon Satan, right? Because if you go up, believe, did you read at 11?
I did.
Started there.
No, I think it's as you should become weak as weak.
Yeah, that's 10.
10, okay. Can you read up to 10? Can you read up 10?
Go back to
Go
10.
back up to 10 and then go back down. Okay.
Isaiah 14 and 10.
Right,
All they shall speak and say unto thee,
right.
art thou also become weak as we?
Yeah. Hey, everybody's saying as you weak as weak. So it proves, it says, and they say, is this the man? So and they saying, hey, is this the man as you become weak as we? Right? So which proves that what? The spiritual demon Satan can't get tired because he's a spirit. Right? He don't get tired, he don't get weary, he don't have to eat, he don't have to drink. Right? Just like when he went it said that he went up and down through the earth when the Lord introduced Job. He said, hey, what were you doing? He's out going to and fro in the earth, up and down, to and fro in the earth. Jacob's ladder, yeah. And he didn't get tired. He wasn't tired or nothing, right?
He just said, I just do whatever you told me to do.
Right, yeah, that's it. Right? Go back down. Oh, was that it? 10?
It says, art thou become like unto us?
Like thou come like us? So the spiritual demon, when he gonna come to be like us? That doesn't make sense. And then when you read the next verse, it says, oh, Lucifer. So that can't be the spiritual demon Satan. Come on, have common sense, people. Come on, that's a man that is speaking about it.
Back
Right?
to 16. Is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Yeah, it says, this the man that caused the earth to tremble. We're talking about Amalek. We're talking about, what is it called? What are they called? NATO, EU, America, right? Speaking of you made the earth to tremble. started with America, right? Because you shot Fat Boy and Little Man on Japan. You caused the earth to tremble, man. Right?
They made fire come from heaven.
Right. How much more when you got these storms? These that's why they're making these movies, geostorms, and these movies trying to make it seem like these storms are gonna come, and now that's the new scare. Now it's not a sickness or plagues or
Solar flare.
Everything's something with the
asteroid.
What is it called? The global warming. Everything has to do with global warming now. Now that's the new boogeyman. The new boogeyman is going to be global warming, right? But
Greenhouse effect.
yeah,
That made the world as a wilderness
right.
and destroyed the cities thereof.
Yeah, that's what they did. Through the hurricanes, through you bombing Gaza, you destroyed the cities thereof, right?
And they don't talk about what they did over there in Japan anymore.
No.
You know, and the
Right.
Apostle brought that out a while ago. That just Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Right.
That's just what gets talked about.
There was many.
They carpet bombed that place, man. Many cities over there,
Right.
just for shits and giggles.
Right.
We got the ordinance. Let's use it.
They said they hit it so bad that they left the shadows of the people
Yeah, on the ground.
on the ground.
Yeah.
Damn.
And they don't think them folks want no get back. You know what I mean? Oh, it's all good. We good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Our kids are still coming out with 6 and 12 toes. But yeah, now we good.
Even what they did in North Carolina, because they're talking about,
yeah.
they found a great deposit of uranium, right? So they basically let that thing get flooded out or whatever they did, use some type of weather
Manipulation device.
weather manipulation device.
HARP.
Yeah, we're using the HARP to get those people out of there so they can dig up that mining. Because I guess they were saying whoever the mayor or whatever actually gave them permission, signed in permission just before this happened.
Yeah.
Because people were worried about them digging up and it was going to cause, like a ripple effect to the environment, man.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Now they don't have to worry about.
Now they
them
don't have to
people
worry about it
everywhere.
because them people, they all cleaned out of there.
Hey, it's like that scene in Shooter. You know how you get a group of people that just move without any, by killing the town in front of them, and the next town they just move. You know, and that's what them fools, man. They just.
Oh yeah, it was too much shit. He's like, oh
Yeah.
shit, you see what happened? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out
You
of
know,
here.
let's move because these folks don't mess around. They kill for fun.
Yeah, but I think that was it.
Yeah, that's really, yeah. I mean, you can always keep going, but that's it. 17 was,
Yeah, that's it.
Second Ezra.
That brother's still holding
what?
at least a flock.
Yeah, come. You get that?
It's
I got second Ezra.
Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 20. Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, I was. I got it.
What you want?
You want me to get it? You going to brother get it? You holding something?
He lost everything.
I've been holding multiple. Yeah, I got it. I'm holding the second Ezra.
Deuteronomy 30 and 7?
Yeah, want me to get it? Deuteronomy?
I got it.
No, he got it.
No, I want to get it. Which one that?
I'm still holding the dragons of Arabia.
Yeah, no, you got me holding
But I wanted to get this first before we get that.
30 and 7.
Right.
You got it?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah. You got it, you got it. But this brother still was bringing out
DBI.
Go ahead, bring that out.
Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 20. Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, that he hath taken against Edom and his purposes, come on, brother, that he hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
Right, Teaming being the Germans, right? They're the one who built the ICBM missiles, man. So what? They're gonna draw you out into the battle. What? To shoot off these ICBM missiles that Teaming created, man. Right?
Surely he shall make their inhabitants desolate
No,
with
habitation.
them.
Habitation.
And habitation desolate with them. Slaki.
Habitation going to their places of their
Residence, where they live.
Yeah, place of residence. Con. It's gonna make them desperate, man. Not only the land of Israel, but also here in so-called America, Babylon the Great, man. Be wiped out. Totally destroyed.
And why? Because hey, the land is soaked with blood.
Yeah, absolutely.
The land cannot be cleansed.
And that's happening right now.
Of the blood, except by the blood of him that shed it.
Okay.
not Jesus with horns, no.
Yeah, that's happening right now, man. You're seeing the least of the flock being drawn out, man, by what's going on over there in the so-called Middle East. Okay, they're drawing in so-called America, although they say they don't want to go into the battle. They got no choice. Amalek is Esau's grandson, man. If you have your grandson, what are you going to do? You're going to try to protect him, right? That's what they're doing, man. Hey, come here, little Bobby.
Little troublemaker.
What's up, brother?
Oh, you forgot the. Oh. Would you read that?
Yeah.
You go for it. Who you want?
What else, brother?
Oh, was it? Get the Genesis 16 and 11.
That was good. Because that was, you read the one of Jeremiah 49. You want the one of Jeremiah 50 as well?
No, it's good.
Okay. Because it links Esau with Babylon. Makes it synonymous. Same people. Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon. Okay?
Identifies which Babylon is. And we
Yeah,
already
daughter
read
of
that Esau, Edom is the daughter of Babylon. Really?
That Genesis 16
Really?
and 11.
Go
Yeah.
around like everybody else
This
does.
is Genesis chapter 16 and verse 11. And the angel of the Lord, Yahweh Shemawashai, said unto her, Behold, thou art with child, and it's like,
Take your time, brother. Enunciate.
and shalt bear a son, and shalt call his name
Ishmael.
Ishmael. You want it, brother? Because of the Lord Yahweh Shemawashai hath heard thy affliction.
Yeah. So this Ishmael is being what? Is basically the Arabs, right?
Right. Progenitor of the
Arabs.
Arab race.
Yeah, it's a progenitor of the Arab race, right? And it's yeah.
What do you want? Dragons Arabia?
Did you read that 30?
37?
37? Can you read that? Yeah, please.
You ready?
I've been asking you to read for I
Say
don't know how
it.
long.
Say it. Use your
Every
words.
time I ask you to
Use
read,
your words. This is Deuteronomy 30 and 7, and it reads, And Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee.
Right. See, so ultimately, it went different. But what he said when the brother read about Ishmael, right? So all the things that you have done for us, done against us, all these curses are going to come upon you. So really, ultimately, what's going to happen is, matter of fact, can you get Deuteronomy 15, Deuteronomy 28 and 15? Oh, we'll get it. Go get it. Do something.
Fine. Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Right.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto
Right.
the voice of Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushai, thy power.
Right, see, because these are curses. This is what the Lord said that He was going to do to us as the Israelites for not listening, for not hearkening. But since we're starting to obey, right? Did you finish the one on what was it? The one we started with? Jeremiah.
Yeah.
What does that end? The very last one.
They should be destroyed. Jeremiah 49?
Jeremiah, is it 47?
47, yeah.
47 and
Yes, it says that.
9 or 10.
Yeah, it says that. I'll read it again. Jeremiah 47 and baldness has come upon Gaza right there. That one. Okay. Because they're supposed to be destroyed. So the same prophecy, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but people down there in Gaza, you know, those
something
of that area.
Go ahead. Finish it. Yeah.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments.
Right, because these are the curses that came upon us. But it says once we start obeying the Lord, that the Lord will put all the curses that were upon us upon our enemy, in which that's Amalek. Amalek is our enemy, right?
All the nations, yeah.
So
Yeah,
starting with Amalek, yeah. So that's what's happening, man.
They all made that Talmud.
Right.
Tumult. Continue.
Yeah.
And his statutes which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Yeah, all these curses going to come up upon you and take thee. So basically, that's what we read out when we were talking about that, in that verse. It said that he can't stop. He can't stop doing it. And that's the part I wanted to make. Because all these curses are going to overcome you and take you. You ain't going to be able to put it off. Right. We read earlier that he can't stop. Can you read that part? I think is that what it said? Yeah, somebody he can't stop. The Lord's going to force him to do it. So being that he's doing all these things, all these curses are come upon him and overtake him, and he can't put it off. He can't stop doing it. He can't help himself.
He's
right?
Diddy on steroids. Yeah. Can't stop, won't stop.
Right. I'll start with 6. Jeremiah 47 and 6. I'm reading NLT. It says, "Now, O sword of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, when will you be at rest again?"
Right. When are you going to stop killing everybody? Right. That's your MO. World War I was started because of you. World War II is because of you, and World War III is going to be because of you, right? And which is your end, the end of your empire, the end of your kingdom, right?
It says, "Go back into your sheath, rest and be still."
Right.
It says,
sheath basically like a holster.
Sheath,
like a holster. Go back into your sheath, because that's what the sword, and that's what the Lord told. That's what the Lord told Peter. Put your sword back into your sheath. For what? He live by the sword, shall die by the sword. But guess what it says?
But he can't.
But he can't do it.
Says,
can you get that? Can you get that? Get that?
Says, but
live
how?
by the sword, die by the sword.
It says, "But how can it be still when the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has sent it on a mission?"
Hey, how can it be still? He can't stop killing. Can you get that? He's the harbinger of death, ain't it?
Well, no, that's not the scriptures, but he has as death.
He's as death. Yeah.
Habakkuk 2.
Yeah, please. He's like the harbinger of death. Like he can't stop, right? Well, Habakkuk 2 said he is as hell. Yeah. Habakkuk 2, and then there's another one. Yeah, he's as deaf and can't be satisfied, right? Oh yeah, go ahead.
Let me finish this and I'll go to that. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, he got it.
Okay. It says, "But how can it be still when the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has sent it on a mission?"
Yeah, how can he be stopped? The Lord made him a killer, right?
Yeah.
The Lord, and he's the killer.
Yeah. Well, the city of Ashkelon and the people living along the sea must be destroyed.
Hey, they must be destroyed. Hey, because that whole thing it's all going to cause World War III, man. It's going to cause this grief amongst all the people, bringing in Russia. I think I seen an article where it said Russia is backing up Iran.
Yeah. Russia, China.
Right, they're already behind Iran.
North
So
Korea.
right, so we're right there. So all we need is them to push the Karagma.
We're going into the dragons of Arabia.
Right.
Coming together. Whenever you want that, boy.
Yeah, I'm about to bring that. Yeah.
Okay.
We have to come to that.
Matthew chapter 26 and verse 54. No, 52. Slack it. Then said Yahushua unto him, put up again thy sword.
Right. That's this devil, man. Put up your sword. But the Lord said he can't. He put him on a mission.
Yeah.
But this is for the elect, man.
Unto his place.
Right.
For all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword.
Right. Yeah. Have to take the sword. You're gonna perish with the sword. And then the Lord said you can't help it. So this is ultimately Israel has lost. Right? You already lost before you even began. All that pomp, that pride, and you lost.
Israelis.
Yeah. You the Israelis.
Yeah.
Israelis. You wish people. Right? Go ahead.
You want it?
Yeah, of course.
Habakkuk 2 and verse 5, and it reads, and 4, I'll start at 4.
Yeah.
Jump together. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
He's not right. That's why he's got to keep. That's why he's got to keep killing.
You got to keep killing. Yeah.
But the just shall live by faith.
Right. That's us, man.
Like Friday the 13th, Jason could stop killing.
You can stop killing. Yeah.
He wants to, but he just
Can't. You just can't. Mikey, give it to Mikey. He loves everything. Yeah. You can't stop.
Says, verse 5, yea, also because he transgresseth with by wine.
One, all these different philosophies. They're what we were just speaking about passing their laws, all these different things, right? You transgress by your wine, your philosophies, your lies, your laws, your rules, these different things that you pass off as a good thing, but really it's all to bring death, man. It's all to bring you under slavery, under oppression, right? You oppress a man, even his heritage, even in his house, even in his heritage, man. Man, wow.
He is a proud man.
Right, you're proud. That's that pomp. We were saying that, but pomp has brought you what? To the grave. Your pride is going to bring you to the grave, man. But
Neither keepeth at home.
yeah, you know, your military's all over the place, man. You're always warring. You never stay at home.
Bases, embassies,
Right,
all that.
and what we just read, he can't stop. But he can't stop.
Yeah.
He can't.
God won't stop.
He can't.
To the max.
Right.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell
Yeah.
and is as death.
Hey, hell is the grave, right?
Hey.
Sheol, which is the grave. So everywhere this man go, man, prepare to die, man. There's gonna be a lot of death. When he shows up, people die, man.
Hey,
Right?
here's your point. And cannot be satisfied.
Yeah, he can't be satisfied. He can't be
stop,
satisfied.
won't stop.
Was that one? He's not satisfied with blood. Did he read that?
Yeah, he read that.
Yeah.
Ezekiel 35.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He's not satisfied with blood, man. Yeah. See.
But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Right. Yeah. Because that's what the Quran is all about. You're gonna have all these different nations, different people, but everybody's worshiping him. Everybody's worshiping his great. I don't know what do you think it is, but his great plan of having a new world order, right? But
Keep going.
yeah,
It says, verse 6, shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting
proverb. Yeah, come on. There you go. So now all these people, right? That's gonna go into this right here. But keep going.
and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
Right? Yeah, debt, man, because that's his system.
Abaya.
Yeah, debt. Because even with the Karagma is to put you in debt, man. You're gonna be a debt slaves. So everybody gonna have the microchip in their hand or in their forehead, and that's the only way you're gonna buy and sell. But you're gonna be a debt. You basically, your body is gonna pay for your debt, right? You're gonna have to use your body, right, and be a slave, right? Debt slaves. That's how the system is created, for you to be debt slaves, right? That's why everything runs off of credit, right? Which don't make sense, right? Why would I? I'm in the hole, so I'm gonna go borrow more money to get myself out of the hole.
But then I'm
Going deeper into the hole. That's this man.
And then I'm gonna send trillions of it over to some foreign country.
Which you can't get it back because it's all loan, it's all debt.
That pays no taxes here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Doesn't do anything for this country except draw it into war after war.
Right. Oh, go ahead. There was a little bit more.
That was the end of verse 6, 7. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Verse 7.
8. There's 8.
7.
Okay.
Shall they not all rise up suddenly?
Yeah. Go to 8. Yeah, go say
You want 7 and 8?
7 and 8.
Come. Habakkuk 2 and 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee?
Okay, so all these, they're doing all these different things against these other nations, and look, now they're getting tired. They're getting tired of this, right? Let the weak say I'm strong, right? You get that? That's in Joel 3. I think 3 and 10 maybe.
And awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booty.
Awake. Hey, so that's what these people are doing. They're waking up. Like the Arabs that used to battle with each other. Now they're starting to say, hey, wait a minute. I'm Ishmael. You Ishmael. Yeah. We Ishmael. Hey, let's stick together and let's go against these Amaleks or these small hatters, right? The Jewish people, the Zionists.
Right. And major player is Turkey.
Right.
The major player.
Yeah, the major player is Turkey. Yeah. Right. So now they're saying what? To go against you now. Now they're coming up against you. See, because you was thinking with all your pride that was the way to go. But now your enemies or your allies is becoming your enemies now. Right?
Verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations.
Right. Yeah. See, you took from them. You stole, you took, or basically you came in here, destroyed people, plundered them, and then say, hey, we'll help you rebuild, but here, we're going to give you this with a bunch of interest tagged onto it. So we'll help you build back up your city, but it's going to be interest, and because they have that interest all tagged along with it, now pretty much we own you, we run over you, and we're going to tell you what to do in your own land because you owe us.
Democracy.
Yeah, that's democracy, right? Yeah.
And what else goes with that too?
Wait.
We're going to help you build up.
Grenade.
Grenade. But when we build it up, we're going to set up where all your resources, your natural resources
are ours.
Are going to come to us.
Right.
And you're not going to make nothing on them. Nothing. Whereas, and you see that even now with all these other nations that have all of these resources where they should be getting some type of profit, they get nothing, man. Pennies on the dollar.
If they do get it, it's small. It's very small.
You know, they're mining gold, but all of the profit comes to the people that, and they get nothing.
Every time they see this, Jeebus horns, they freak out.
I'd like to stand out here sometimes just with that sign, just to see the expression, that look like, but like they shit the bed, man.
Yeah, what was you saying? That last part? Yeah, you should have kept that. That was a good part. But because
no, he said that they don't get nothing. They pennies on the dollar.
They get pennies on the dollars, including especially when you deal with nations like Haiti, which is the poorest place, but they got the second largest deposit of vibranium, which vibranium is 3 times more than gold. So this place that should not be one of the poorest places on earth should be one of the places that's in abundance and riches. They're not, because that's what they're saying. That belongs to us. Yeah. It's yours, but we're coming just to take it. Right. And you're not going to benefit from it at all. Right. You got a place called what is it? Brazil. No, it's in Africa, which is the Dominican Republic. No, not the Dominican Republic, but the Congo Republic. That's what. Yeah, the Congo Republic. The Congo Republic also has the largest deposit of vibranium, which is worth 3 times more than gold too. Also, and they're taking all these different. Oh, that was in Nigeria. That great deposit of gold. Yeah. But vibranium is worth 3 times more than gold.
We haven't heard anything.
You haven't heard anything about that great deposit. That great deposit in Nigeria that they found a gold in Nigeria.
Oh, you can go. Sidewalk is free. We
Yeah,
do
the
not
great
own the
deposit in
sidewalk.
Nigeria that they found of gold, but you ain't haven't heard nothing about it. But the U.S. government went into it, and now where those Nigerians ain't benefiting from it, right? The people from Haiti ain't benefiting from it. The people from the Congo, the Dominican Congo, the Republic of Congo, right? It's not benefiting.
Price of milk.
Right. Okay.
Is it more in there? Which one? Verse 8?
Yeah. I was just looking up that melanin is worth 554 per gram. You know, even that costs more than gold. Oh, where was I at?
8. How about 8? 2 and 8.
It's a lot, yeah. I got it. I called it already. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee.
Right. See, that's what's happening. So America, Israel had destroyed many nations, but the Lord going to destroy them, man. That's what's happening, man. America's going to be destroyed, man. So you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians better repent while it's time, right?
Because of men's blood and for the violence of the land of the city and of all that dwell therein.
Right, because they destroyed, they spilled a lot of people's blood. Haven't you heard about you reap what you sow? Well, so America has to reap what it sows. So a lot of destruction has to come to America because of men's blood, right? So now all these people are coming together. You have allowed them to come together. They say, hey, man, we got to make a taunting proverb against this guy. We need to come against them, right? Come on.
You want it? Okay.
Yeah.
2 Edges 15 and verse 29. It says, for the nations of the dragons of Arabia.
Right, see, this is the nation of the dragon of Arabia. See, who said the Apocrypha is not part of the Bible, or who said it's not canon, right? Because this is the things that's happening right now today, right?
Actually, I'll start off with verse 28. 2 Edges 15 and 28. It says, behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east.
Right, from the east. They're talking about from the east,
Yep.
so-called Middle East, what you call it, right?
Where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots.
Arabia, right, goes back into what the brother read about Ishmael. Ishmael is the father of the Arabians, right? Which goes back to being Ishmael, the Arabians, or Ishmael, however you want to call it.
Does it say he's a wild man?
He's a wild man. Did he
Whose
finish that?
hands shall be at the
Did you finish that
road of all
part?
his
No, he didn't go all the way
Oh,
down.
you go down?
Yeah, you didn't. No, you didn't go to the part that he's a wild man. Yeah, please.
Go back to
Are we okay to
Well,
go?
keep on, keep on.
yes.
Thank
Free
you.
side
And then go
one,
back
free
to that.
side one.
It says, again,
It's still going. It's still going. It's still going.
I'll read verse 28 again. It says, behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia
Yeah, that's right.
shall come out with many chariots.
Yeah. See, they're ready for war, man. See, they're gonna say, all these people that you came out against, shouldn't they not bite thee? Right? Shouldn't they not come back up against you? Right? They're gonna come against you.
Right.
Shall they not take up a
It
taunting
says,
proverb?
and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth.
Right. Going into they coming swiftly.
Fast.
They coming fast with right? Because
Good.
now they got
Yeah.
who knew that they had? I didn't even know they had hypersonic ballistic missiles. You know the little they got hypersonic ballistic missiles. That's not even talking about the nuclear missiles.
No.
They have hypersonic ballistic missiles now.
Fine, brother?
Right?
Can't be stopped.
No, that's Genesis 16.
Travel 3 times the
16.
speed of sound.
You said 11.
11, yeah.
But go down a little
Yeah, but you gotta go
Where it
down a
says
little bit.
you should become a
Wow.
Ishmael. You said Ishmael.
Go back to the part where it says Ishmael and then you read through. Right, but go ahead, keep going.
It says,
Because it's gonna tie in anyway.
it says the wind upon. It says, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth.
Right.
That
yeah.
all they which hear them may fear and tremble.
Right, hey, it's coming swift, hey, and that's what's happening right now because 2 million Jews fled Israel. They're trembling, and that's not even them coming up against them yet, all the way.
No.
So how much more in that time, right?
Right.
When it really gets set off,
Right.
right?
But also the Carmanians raging
Right.
in wrath.
Right, Carmanians. If you go back, that goes to the Persians, and if you go look up the word Iran being Persia, Iran is the Persians, so that's the Carmanians.
Right.
So it just talked about Ishmael, right? So that's them Yemen, the Houthis,
Right.
the Hezbollah, the was it
Dragons of Arabia.
right, the Dragons of Arabia, but I'm trying
I know,
bringing it to the news, what they know in the news, right? So it's the Houthis. What was the first ones that they started fighting against?
Hezbollah.
Well, they got Hezbollah, but Houthis, they
Hamas?
Hamas, yeah, they fought against Hamas. Although that's the Arabia, those are the dragons of Arabia, or go back to Ishmael, right? Those are the Ishmaelites, right? But
Also, the Carmanians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood.
And a boar is a very dangerous animal. A wild boar, it rips you, it grabs you like a pit bull,
And it
it'll just
run into your car, man.
right.
If you're driving, it's right there, wild boar.
And they got them tusks.
Got them tusks, it rips.
Yeah.
Right, like a wild boar, right? That's talking about that's talking about Iran, right? The Persians, what they
Elamites, right?
no, Elam, yeah,
You
Elam.
already said Elam is part of that too.
They're not
that's
Israel.
the East Indians. No,
Yeah,
they part of the Persians, aren't they?
Yeah, well, Elam. Yeah, that's the Iranians, right?
What?
No, Elam is the East Indians.
Okay.
Elam, yeah.
Yeah.
What are they a part of?
I thought they were part of the Persians as well, though.
No, they're Persians, yeah.
Right, yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, they're Persians.
But
They're the Persians.
Iraq, or
Iran, they
is also.
no, they're that's Ishmael. They're Ishmael.
No, Iran ain't Ishmael.
No,
They're Persian.
Iran is Elam.
Yeah.
Oh, Iran. No, I'm talking about Iran. That's what I'm talking about. We said Iran is Persian. We already said that.
But we,
Okay.
we're
We're not
also
talking about-
talking
what
about
we
the
talking
East
about-
Indians, though.
No, yeah, we're talking about, yeah, the East Indians are Persians, Iran. We said that. We're talking about Iran. What you talking about?
It's people with Shiva, with the six
Iran,
armed
we-
god. No,
no,
that's
we-
the East Indians.
Right,
That's
Iran
the
is
East
Persian.
is the dot with the dot.
Right, those are Persians. Those are
Those are Persians as well, but
Right.
they're not Iranians though. They're two different nations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What are we talking about? I don't.
Persians.
Yeah, we're talking about the Persians.
Okay, come. Also, the Carmanians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood.
Right.
It says, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them.
Right, with great power,
Right.
like the Russians. Right, the Russians gonna join with them. And Russians is great power.
Right. And shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Assyrians what goes to America, right? Because the America is the Assyrian. Because the Lord said the Assyrian, the hammer, right? Right. So, because the Lord said the Syrian carries the hammer of the Lord, or the anger of the Lord. So the Syrian goes into America, right? So the Lord, they're going to destroy America, right? So the ICBM missiles are going to get shot on America, right? They're going to have World War III, all these different things is going to happen.
Yeah. Right. You get that Genesis, go back to that Genesis. Well, that's Isaiah 10.
Yeah, right. You get to Isaiah 10 real quick, just so prove that's what the Assyrians talking about America, because America got that military, right? And that military is the rod of the Lord's anger. So I said, when you read can you finish that again? Where you was at? Which one? The second Ezra. When you read the Carmanians, and then it says that they're gonna shoot upon
Right. Also, the Carmanians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as wild boars of the wood.
right, wild boars of the wood. Yeah, keep going.
And with great power they shall come and join battle with them.
They're gonna
And
join
shall
battle.
waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians.
With Ishmael. They're going to join battle with Ishmael, right?
Right.
And they're going to start wasting right along with Russia, right? Keep going.
And then shall the dragons have the upper hand.
Hey, they're gonna have the upper hand, man.
Right.
The dragons. Who's the dragons? It's talking about the Arabs.
Right. It says, remembering their nature.
Remembering their nature. Oh, we just spoke. We got that. Yeah, okay, good.
And if they shall turn themselves conspiring together in great power to persecute them.
Right. They're gonna shoot them from
Keep going?
yeah. What did you say something about shooting right there? Oh, right here.
Yeah, keep going. Then these shall be troubled, bled, and keep silence through their power, and shall flee.
Right. They're gonna come and fight against you, Amalek. They will fight against all you Amalek, which is really going to go into that whole Western Edomite power structure.
Right.
Because all of them going to have to help America and Amalek. Because right, they're all supposed to be buddy, but in the end, they're all going to pull out and say, hey, we against America and Israel too. Right? They're going to shoot missiles on America too. Keep
Right.
going.
And from the land of the Assyrians shall the enemy besiege them and consume some of them. And in their hosts shall be fear and dread and strife among their kings. Behold, clouds from the east and from the north unto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon, full of wrath and storm. They shall smite one another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth, even their own star, and blood shall be upon the sword unto the belly.
Right. So they basically, it says something about them smiting. Syrians.
Read it again.
They're going to smite in the land of Assyrian.
Right.
Want
to read it again?
Yeah, just that part.
2 Kings 15:33 says, and from the land of the Assyrians shall the enemy besiege them.
Yeah, see? They're going to besiege them, right?
And consume some of them.
Right.
And in their host shall be fear and dread and strife among their
Which
kings.
is talking about the Americans. Go ahead and read that right there.
Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1.
No. Isaiah, no. That's,
I'm going to go back
Isaiah
to
10 and 5.
Okay, yeah. Oh, seer of out of my anger.
This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 5. And I will send him against an hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath.
Right.
Will I give him a charge to take the spoil.
Right. See, the Lord is the one who raised up Esau, Edom, or he raised up a nation, but at this time, Esau's that nation. Esau's that ruling nation. That's that top nation that the Lord rises up against whoever
brother,
he wants.
You got to start at 5, brother. You got to start at 5.
Slack.
Where you at?
He started at 6.
Oh.
Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 5. Assyrian, the rod of my anger, and the staff in their hand is my indignation.
Right. See, the Assyrians dealing with America right now, right? Because they're the ruling class, and that's the rod of the Lord's anger, right? The Lord gave him that power seat so they could, to have that control.
So the staff in their hand is my indignation.
Right. Gave them that rulership, right? Staff deals with rulership.
Right.
They're ruling the world. We said the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, right?
And also going into the sword. So that's the Lord's righteous anger, okay, towards these nations,
towards these other nations, yeah. Right? Keep going.
Verse 6. And I will send him against an hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath.
Right.
Will I give him a charge to take the spoil.
Right, commandment, right? A charge is basically like saying he have commandment to basically rule his power over all these nations. That's America. They've had all this power, but the Lord is about to take it from them. Right? But
and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets.
Right? Yeah, to stomp you out, put you down, put you at the mire of the street. The mire meaning mud, right? Right? To stomp you out till you have nothing. That's what they did to Gaza, right? There's nothing in Gaza right now. It's just mud, dust and mud, right? But that's because the Lord gave them power to do that. But the Lord's going to get ready to take their power. The Lord's about to take that sword from them. Go ahead.
Verse 7. How?
No, not you.
That's it.
I'm going to go where you want to go to.
You have
Genesis?
Yeah.
Okay, Genesis 16, and I'll start at 11. It says, now Abraham and Sarah were old and well stricken in age, and they ceased to be with Sarah after the manner of a woman. It says, therefore, wait a minute, Salakia. I wasn't 18.
16.
Yeah, 16. Salakia. It says, and the angel of the Lord said unto her, behold, thou art with child. It says, and shall bear a son, and shall call his name Ishmael.
Right.
Because the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has heard thy affliction.
Right,
And
called Ishmael.
Right. And he will be a wild man.
Right. And that's what's happening right now. Ishmael over there is becoming a wild man. What you call the Arabs, he's a wild man. Right? Keep going.
Right. His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him.
Right? See, and that's what's been happening for thousands of years. Everybody who went and fought against Ishmael ended up losing, right? And that's what's happening right now. Amalek, right, or what they call Jewish people over in that land, they're going to lose too, right? You have caused them to come together, and now that the dragons of Arabia have come together, they know they're banding together, and they're going to have Russia and China to join with them. North Korea. So all these things are going to come to your end. The Lord's going to take your blessing, which is the sword. He's going to take it.
Right.
Right?
And he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren.
Right. And we see this on the world stage. So this is the presence of all his brethren. It's on the world stage, the world news. You see what's going on and what's happening. So with all that, we want to give, all praises and all honor and all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Yeah, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule well and do well, right? To the Akim and the Four Winds, preaching the truth and sincerity, right? We just want to say, Ababa Ball.
Shalom. We face the east, brother. That's what we turn.
Keep on doing it. Let people know. Hear the word.